Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
And we back. Y'all tuning in already. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Y'all already know we trying to get as many people in as possible before we get started. So far, I got my boy, the Reverend, in the house. What up, Rev? How you doing today, brother? We can't hear you till you unmute that mic, though.
Yeah. Blessed rising. What it do, everybody?
Oh man, it's great. It's a great day, Wednesday. You know, Reese would have been already in here. She handling some business right now, and she about to be heading down North Carolina. So until she pop in, I'ma hold it down for Beast Lee. Everybody, y'all tune in. Just pop in when y'all can. What's up, Riri? Go ahead and make the page public. I see Reese already did. She in the comments. What up, Reese? Ree? Pop in when you can, Ree. And get some more people some time. You can add your Facebook if you want, or your YouTube too, Kenny. If you want to, you want your viewers to see it. You got the option to do that as well. While I share it out, cause I already know who gonna hit me. Where the link at? Where my man Woo Boo at? Today is Wellness Wednesday, y'all. One of my favorite days of the week. I like talking about health. What's going on out here. What's some of the new things you've been messing with, Kenny? You been on your healthy tip, or you over there eating anything and everything? I know how it gets sometimes, man. You trying to stay disciplined over there?
I've been doing pretty good. Very well. The only thing that I have to kick, kick the habit of is the coffee. But I've been
Cough.
doing, yeah, I've been doing really well. Like I've been like, drinking the water, taking the vitamins, doing my ginger shots and turmeric shots.
Oh,
Um,
shoot. Yeah, you doing good.
yeah. So I just got to get rid of the coffee. They say the caffeine not good for you, so I don't drink as much coffee, but I have to have at least 1 cup a day.
Well, it depends on where you're getting your coffee from. That's the thing. There's a lot of things out here we just can't let go. Like I like lemon cake. I love lemon cake. That's something my grandma used to make for me on my birthdays and my brother's birthday. Anytime she make a cake, we do anything to get it. But they got vegan coffee out here, Kenny, plant-based coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know would it taste the same or would it give you the same feeling. But I seen it been getting good reviews. I seen a lot of people that I know that's vegan that drinks coffee. They loving it. So try it out. You might like it. That'd be a healthy option. You can still get what you like. Just try
Yeah,
it, you know, one
it's
time, one
that
time.
Rise. I think it's called Rise Mushroom Coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, you here?
Uh, I tried it once, but it had me going to the restroom like nonstop. I'm like, what is this?
Can it sound like I don't know what this is? Don't know. Hey, happy birthday to our brother Malik Bay. He probably don't tune in today, but if he do, man, happy birthday from the Morning Max Show. You always in attendance all the time, giving us good knowledge. So we want to acknowledge you on your big day, man. Happy birthday, brother. You know Malik, right, Kenny?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
day his birthday. My
He turned
aunt
16
Katrina.
again.
Yeah, Aunt Trina birthday today. Sorry about that. You know, Southeast, they stay on them bikes out here. Straight motorcycles, man. I seen, hey, how you like how things been turning out on that Maryland side? You out there in Maryland, in the politics world. How everything been going out there on y'all end? Same old, same old.
Oh,
Nothing
it's a
changed.
dog and pony show. Dog and pony show. It's a lot going on out here. We don't have a Mrs. Well, they'll give me for saying, but it's really sad. I
Oh
don't
yeah, we
like what.
talked about it already. Miss Merlin.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
yeah. It's
I mean, do Miss Merlin don't make laws or anything, right? That's just like a figure, right? I don't really
yeah,
follow the
a
pageant too
mascot.
much.
You
Okay.
know, I sometimes I don't know what hotties politics and what they be doing. I don't know if they be trying to. I don't know. It seemed like I don't know.
Yeah, you say I ain't even gonna try to figure it out for them. Nah, I feel you. I don't really get too much into politics. I mean, when I do, it just mostly is trying to enlighten people that they not doing shit for us on either side. Locally, I think you can get some things changed, but as
Well,
a whole,
even
like, nah.
that's a struggle too. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been seeing what's been happening on the Ward 9 of PG. We just had a triple shooting um within the past 24 hours, and we had about six individuals who have actually lost their life. A 14-year-old, a 50-year-old, and we've had two girls injured and one guy injured. So it's
Wow, that's tough. That's tough right there. I ain't know that. There has been a lot going on though. Definitely here in Southeast. I seen some in Austin Hill that happened.
yeah.
So it's all right there across the line. They like to divide us, but DMV is what it really is. What's up, Lee? How you feeling today, Lee?
Yeah, a little druggy, but my vision is a little way off, so I can't get into the camera right at this moment. I'm waiting on my eye drops to take effect.
Oh, that's cool. We need some out there, Lee, good for them eyes. People gotta
You
take
got that?
care of the eyes. I ain't used to
Yeah,
believe a lot of stuff. The eye
so
what?
the eyes have it.
hmm What's good for your eyes? I heard certain food that was good for your eyes, like uh,
Iodine.
green,
They said
yeah, iodine,
the
carrots,
carrots, carrots, almonds, and
I heard
walnuts.
that. Fish, beans, salmon, berries, broccoli. I was like, is everything good for your eyes? Then everything we eat. So
Hey,
how
none
people
of that
eyes
can
go
none
bad,
of that
man.
can help my eyes.
Say none of that can help.
Did you hear me?
It sounds you say none of that can help your
Hello?
eyes.
My internet sucks. I said none of that can help my eyes.
Yeah, that's what I guess
Can
you
y'all hear me?
said.
Mm-hmm. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
I don't think you can hear us
I can.
until
Y'all are like
5 seconds
robots to
later.
me right now. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go back out and come back in. Hopefully, I won't have an echo.
Uh, we gotta get her connection together. But yeah, she said don't none of that stuff help for her eyes. So they just saying shit, or is it got to the point that you need more than this. You know,
More
like
resistance.
yeah,
With stuff changing, we get older, so certain things start building up an immunity.
yeah, it do. They I don't know if y'all seen your boy from Power, Tariq. He was doing a live stream the other day, and one of the girls, the guy who was interviewing him, his sister grabbed him by the crotch during the live stream, and he felt like he was sexually assaulted. He was felt like if the roles was flipped, then it'd be a whole nother story. He probably have a mug shot right now. What's your thoughts on that, Kenny? Can men be sexually assaulted, and are they being sexually assaulted and it just not being talked about?
Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening without a shadow of a doubt. The structure, the culture surrounding men is that that tough man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be weak. Don't punk out. Suck it up. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, when it comes to men, it's like society has a double standard. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's ironic you brought this up because the men's meeting that we just had at Agape uh, group chat, we
Mm-hmm.
talked about this very thing that you know why is it different when men when it comes to the mistreatment of men is like we dumb it down like men are just I don't know, accessories that don't have no rights or feelings
Mm,
or emotions or
that's
anything like that. And
mm-hmm.
because that's basically pretty much what it is. I mean, you have domestic violence. A lot of people don't know it's a 7.8% domestic violence rate when it comes to men, but it's not talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because if a man complains or not even if he complains, that's a whole nother other thing right there within itself. Because if a man does say something that's bothering him, it's like he's viewed as complaining or he's not being macho or he's not holding his own. So it's a lot of different parameters in this, man. It's sad.
Damn. Yeah, you made a lot of key points. Appreciate you tuning in, Call Carter. Y'all in there watching, please share, like, subscribe if you watching on YouTube. And how do y'all feel about what Kenny just said? Like, man actually can be sexually assaulted. And it is actually happening out here, and it's just not being talked about. We know women does all the time. It's just some weird dudes out here that just for some reason just can't keep their hands to themselves. But you never think there's some weird women out here that can't keep their hands to themselves. It's like what gives them the balls or the boldness to just go over there and grab this young man's crotch on live television or live stream. Same thing these days, because you might got more people watch you than on TV. So TV and live streaming, man, is almost the same, and sometimes it's worse when it's on the internet because it's around millions live TV. You just gotta happen to be watching that show and hope somebody might record that clip and then post it. What up, Slicky Woo Boo? I want all y'all in the comments, if y'all get a chance, at Malik and tell him happy birthday. The day is our brother Malik Bay's birthday, man. I know y'all there enjoying this. So right now, man, Kenny is talking about, can men actually be sexually assaulted? Because the kid Tyreek from Power, I think his name like Michael Rainey or something, he was
Mm-hmm.
sexually assaulted, or he felt like he was sexually assaulted because he was doing a live stream, and the guy who was actually interviewing him, his sister, grabbed him by the crotch on it, and he felt like that was sexually assault. And if the roles was flipped, he probably have a mud shot right now. They probably cancel the whole Power universe. So I just want to know, people thoughts on that, because we see it happen all the time with women. They can just say something, and that don't mean it ain't true. But even for the ones that ain't true, it get looked at. But this, it seemed like it might get brushed back. You think this girl will be punished or anything that come from this, Kenny?
Oh no. Nah, it's a, you know, unfortunately, like I said, you know, we've created double standards. You know, we've created double standards. If it was the reverse, if it was him that had done it to her, oh, you know, it'd be a whole huge uproar. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, and I hate to use this word, but it's just almost like we have a culture and a climate that emasculates men. You know what I'm saying? For men to not uh, feel as if that they have any value or worth. You know,
Hmm.
and because of that, it's like that nobody's saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, even if you have seen some of the comments and stuff, people are like, "Oh man, you just saying that. You know, you enjoyed that," and it's like, no, you know, it's no exceptions, but you know, we double standard. It really is a double standard when you look at the whole uh, morale. But I believe I'm trying to remember. Was it Orlando? I believe it was Orlando Brown that actually did talk about this. You know, some of the things that was happening towards the younger men. I forgot what was it. I don't want to say it was Revolt TV, but it was an interview that was being had, and he started talking about what was happening with a lot of the young men between Disney and Nickelodeon. And he brought up some of you know, some of these very topics about what was happening, how the young men were being sexually harassed and whatnot. And of course, a lot of people didn't really want to hear what Orlando Brown had to say, you know, because they basically pretty much was like, you know, he was geeking, he was on the drugs or whatever, woo woo woo. But in reality, this happens. In my limelight of field, I knew that this was happening when I did my first intern as a DSS worker, and these were some of the things that was happening. You know, some of the things that was happening in some of the homes to the young men, and then as being a, you know, mandated reporter, you just gotta take notes and, you know, make notation of that. So this is something that, you know, it really needs to be addressed and you know, implement healthy discussion, you know, workshops and whatnot, like they do, just like they do Domestic Violence Awareness Month. They make they and I'll say it, you know, we have a dumbing down when it comes to things that's surrounding like this around men because of the way that men are misperceived perceived, and unfortunately we have a trying to figure out a way of saying this. We have a The image of the black man is skewed by Western civilization. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, Western civilization, it's culture, climate is to be accepted. But when it comes to the black man, because this is a young black man, you get what I'm saying? This is a young black man, and then for him to be so young and this is happening, you know, and you can see the responses, the comments from people, you know, like they don't even view him as such. Oh, you enjoyed it. What you complaining for? You know you liked it. I don't even know why you saying something. You know,
Mm.
these are some of the responses of what's coming from it. So it's like he not even being viewed as an individual, you know?
That's crazy. Hey, Destiny, welcome back to the show. Just to let you
Hello.
catch up, because you just came in probably like, whoa, what is he talking about?
Yeah,
We had
because
some
it
good
sounded like
comments too.
what women hear a lot, but
Yeah, it say what we supposed to be so tough as men. So basically, I don't know if you watch Power or not, but the kid Tyreek on there, Michael Rainey, he was doing a live interview on a live stream, and the live stream, a sister came in there hugging him and whatnot, and then she started grabbing by the crotch, and he felt like that was sexual harassment. And if it was roles was flipped, he'd have been in jail with a mud shot. They probably had to cancel the whole Power universe. So we was asking, people, how do they feel about, can men actually be sexually assaulted? Because a lot of people feel like they can't. And how do you feel about that coming from a woman?
Men can absolutely be sexually assaulted. Men aren't the only ones that can be monsters, okay? If you put the right pill in a man's drink, he'll be up all damn night and won't even know it, okay? Women can rape, it just takes more actions. And whenever you came in and you were saying what you were saying, I was like, this sounds a whole lot like what I hear from situations where women go through sexual harassment. And I was curious what's going on because, yeah, whenever you were saying he and this, and I was like, I don't really hear this all that often. I wonder what's happening. And then you said that. I'm like, oh, shit. I can't believe my brain literally took it and was like, what's happening? Because they're saying he all the time. Men can absolutely be sexually harassed. I mean, yeah, there's the comfort zone between the men that are overly masculine about themselves, where it's like, oh, I can flirt with my guys or da-da-da-da-da. But if a chick comes up to you and grabs you by your bits and pieces and doesn't have permission to do that, then that's sexual harassment, and she deserves just as much punishment for doing so as it would for you.
That's big, because we really hear that, from women. That's big. You hear it, Kenny? Kenny says double standards, when it comes to women and men.
Yeah, it is. It is double standards. I mean, just within the group, okay. I wish my other comrade was on here, Kiani. With the men's group that we teach, right? We teach. You treat women with dignity, treat women with respect, and understanding boundaries and things as such. But it needs to be the same method, the same type of teaching needs to be had amongst our older women to be able to teach the younger women the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, if we're gonna say all lives matter, then it has to really, really matter. It can't be a.
This isn't necessarily a situation of the All Lives Matter protest, or I really tried to exit myself from that one personally, because whenever I said All Lives Matter, I was like, no, literally, like, everybody matters. And then people were like, no, it's not that, it's actually the racial side. And even though I don't understand everything that individuals of another race go through, I have multiple individuals. Like, I have a friend in Reno that was here, and he lived with me at one point, and he was amazing. And he calls me all the time from Reno talking about how absolutely racist it is. I think I am actually thankful that I don't have to have that feeling and this and that. But this is not a matter of an all lives matter. This is a matter of equality between genders. If men can get in trouble for grab her by the pussy, then women shouldn't be grabbing men by their junk either. Women shouldn't be. I saw a video the other day where this woman was just forcing herself onto this guy in this back seat, and he made it very clear that he was not interested in it. And the people in the car were laughing about it. But if the roles were reversed and a man was climbing on top of a woman and she's saying, no, get off me, and panicking, people wouldn't be laughing about that. People wouldn't be recording it. And if they were, then they're monsters. So people were just, oh, here, that's funny. Ha ha ha. You're coming at him against his fucking will. But that's not the way that it should be. That shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't be, hey, attack my friend like that. And I'm sorry that guy was put in a situation where he was uncomfortable, and it was made public for everyone to see, because that was a viral video of him being laughed at for not wanting to be mounted by a girl. Not every man is sexual. I've been in a relationship with an individual that is not very touchy-feely for 4.5 years. And the first year of our relationship, if I grabbed his hand without his permission, then he panicked. And it wasn't like he didn't want to hold my hand. He just wasn't a touchy-feely person, didn't get that love and affection growing up, and didn't just like the dramatic change from going not being touched, all of a sudden somebody wants to touch them. And if I had just like mounted him in the back of a car out of nowhere, which I may or may not have tried, then it's like grab, throw. I'm not comfortable with that. So I got to where after possibly being grabbed and thrown, I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. I should have asked your permission, and I apologize for that. And I've grown more of an understanding that not all men are the same, and is in that category. Not all men want to be touched. Not all men want to be sexual through being with this individual.
Yeah, at least you was with him, in the relationship. This girl don't even know this dude. And call Carter, he's in the comments. He said everything is double standards when it comes from man and woman. Slicky Woo Boo, what up? He said, well, for me, as long as it's a woman, it would not bother me because I would smack her ass. I'm being real. God damn, Woo, you gonna smack her? I really think it matters to certain men how the girl look. Like if Beyonce was to come grab a dude crotch and he's straight, because some of these dudes be undercover, so that's probably a reason why they don't like it. But I think certain dudes are accepted. But if it's a girl they're not really attracted to or something, I think they won't. But I still think it's wrong on the woman's side, period. But yeah, I'm with Carl. I think it's a double standard. I think because like Slicky said, you could defend yourself. You could just smack the shit out of her. Or like your boyfriend did, just throw you off of them. Because some guys in a relationship, they don't want their woman to be the super aggressor all the time. Like, let me do that. Let me throw you around. Let me be the one that initiated. But if it ain't happening, then she does it. You really can't be mad. But I understand how you felt. You probably felt like a bitch when you did that. Like, what the fuck she just do to me? I don't know, Kenny, had that happen to you? You seem more on the laid back side. Like, do the woman got to be more the aggressor on your end? Like, do you mind that? Do you mind your woman grabbing on you? If y'all in a relationship and she taking charge, do you mind that, Kenny?
I mean, if we in a relationship, then that's something totally different. But for something like this that happened with this young man right here, it's like you said, he ain't know from a can of paint. You get what I'm saying? So it probably caught him off guard. You know what I'm saying? Just out of the blue, and then he probably felt emasculated. You get what I'm saying? That this act could be perceived as an act of emasculation, because it's like, to be caught off guard or thrown off guard, and then you don't even know the individual. So I think that I mean, it should. I would say that it shouldn't happen at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I say. But for the mere fact that he didn't even know, you get what I'm saying? He didn't know her. You know, so it just be invaded like that, and that for this to happen, and then on national TV.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was on live stream, live here. Everybody was watching. I know she a fan. I don't know if that's what fangirls do. I don't know who you're a fan of. But if you was to see whoever you're a fan of live, right there in person, that you can touch him, would that be one of your go-tos? Like, let me just grab this dude crotch. She probably been thinking about this for years, and it finally had the opportunity, and she said, fuck it.
What? No, not me. Not me. I go to concerts pretty often, actually, and I did get to meet my first second real concert was Nako, a Medicine for the People. It's a spiritual group, and the lead singer, oh my God, is he a beautiful man. But when I met him, I didn't say, give me your bits, boy. I said, can I adore your music. The lyrics really hit me. Will you please sign my boyfriend's hat? And at the time, man, I strived and I got all of those signatures too. And then we broke up, but it's okay. I didn't say I want to touch you all over. I gave him like praise for his work. I did stare at him when he walked past, but your eyes are not weapons, okay?
Yeah,
And I
you're right.
have a note also because all right, so the gentleman in the middle, your name is coming up as We Take Care of Us movement. What is your name?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So I was trying to change it, but for whatever reason, because I was logged into another show. Dr. Clark.
Dr. Clark.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Dr. Clark, you mentioned that there's a difference between in a relationship and not, which is absolutely true. Even knowing someone makes you a little more comfortable than a random stranger. And then Mally, you mentioned, or is it pronounced Mally or Molly?
Molly, like the mall.
Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mall. Okay. Okay. My brain said he's got a Foot Locker. Gotcha. So, Molly, you mentioned that there's a difference on if they're beautiful or not. And statistically, mentally, and I brought this up yesterday, I believe, there is an actual piece to our brain that naturally we are more comfortable with individuals that either look just like us or are beautiful, like statistically considered, scientifically, thank you, just beautiful. And whenever an individual that is beautiful comes up to us, oh, we're more likely to let them do this or do that. And individuals that are less attractive to us, we are less likely to let them do anything. We're more trusting of beautiful people and people that look just like ourselves if we are individuals that look in the mirror all the time. But it doesn't make it better. Women that are beautiful, just like I said yesterday, with men that are beautiful, the sexual harassment that I have gone through in my life were not from ugly men. They were from beautiful men that thought that they were top shit and could do whatever they wanted to. And that's not right. They shouldn't have this ego that says, I can do what I want, because it's not always good, my guy.
Yeah, you're right about that. Beautiful can be deceiving. That's why in many religions they say the devil was beautiful. Evil was beautiful. So I can see why a lot of women can be fooled and a lot of men can be fooled, because that's the same thing on this end. Men fall for the most beautiful women, but they got nothing good for them. Not there to help you if you go through hard times. They leaving. So it's like a lot of people fall for a certain look, and society is the one who tell us who beautiful and who not. Because I believe everybody's beautiful to somebody. Just because that person might not look beautiful in the eyes of this one person, to somebody else, she's a dime or he's a dime. So I just be careful with that. Most people should look interior, inside, because there's some lot of people out here that's beautiful inside out, but you just looking at the outside. It's some ugly people inside out or just ugly inside, but you just looking at the outside. So I definitely agree with that. I think we all fell victim of that. I know I did many a time. So don't feel no type of way. We all fall for a certain look that we know ain't good for us, but we just want it. How about you, Kenny? You ever fall for a certain look that you know for sure wasn't good for you at all?
I wouldn't say it was look, because I'm more I'm more like personality driven. I guess if that make like I'm personality driven, because just the type of person, the individual that I'm in, the entrance, if it's especially if the personality is like the same personality that I have. So I'm more so not necessarily by looks. But I think somebody just posted up there, love and looks is in the eyes of the beholder, which that is so very true. Now I know others will probably say that's not true. You get with somebody based upon their looks. Beauty is is not always defined by the external. Because I think you ever, and we've all been kind of sort of somewhat guilty of this, because we've said, oh, why is he with her, or why is she with him? He don't even look that great, or she don't even look that great, right? But the two individuals that we're judging You get what I'm saying? They not their personalities are compatible, so hence that's why they're together. You know, so and I like what Carl just posted about. You know, he said he's a mega star, but what about
Yeah,
the regular? You know, what
yeah.
about
He
the
said
regular?
also it don't make a difference, but he's a megastar. He probably getting that all the time. He is a superstar. What about regular individuals? Do you think that happens in that matter? It
No.
doesn't happen live, but I had that happen to me at least 5 times. And it ain't happen because they just randomly walk up to me. It's because one of my friends always messing with me, like G Dot, if some of y'all know Greg, he was telling the girl, like, oh yeah, you know more. He packing that, and the girl drunk. She just went down my pants to see for herself. And I was like, what the and I wanted to grab her by her neck, but I just pushed her off me. And that happened multiple times, and it's always because of a friend trying to be funny or say something, So yeah, yeah, but not on live. That never happened to me on live, but that did happen to me before. And when I was out the country, I went to a strip club, and when the men walk in, the girls just grab you by the crotch. I was lost. I was like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "That's how they greet you here." See, that is weird, but
If
yeah.
it's if there's a culture line, then I guess okay. What's up, funny man?
What up, funny man?
If there's a culture line, I can see it. But no matter whether you're famous or you're a guy just walking down the street, a guy at a bar, it doesn't matter your level of fame or oh he's got a big dick. Did you hear? No woman should be walking up and grabbing somebody. That is an ultimate sign of
Right.
disrespect. This is a world that should be treat others the way you want to be treated. And if that girl would be freaking out at the end of the night because somebody grabbed her bits, then she doesn't need to be walking up and grabbing your bits. And definitely not without your permission. She didn't even try to seduce you, my guy. She just went for it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, no,
That's
the
weird.
respect was out the fucking window. And if I had met her in person, if I was there, my guy, I would have probably popped off a little bit and then been like tapping on you. Like, if she fights me, just throw me to the side because I'm crippled. But I'm going to talk for you, man. I'm going to say something. But yeah, no, there
Hey,
has to be a line of respect. Nobody
yeah.
should be allowed to just grab bits and pieces.
Don't touch people, period. Slicky said most of the time that's how it goes. Uh, Cole Carter said, meaning the eye of the beholder, beauty only skin deep. I'm gonna fill you in, funny man. So we talking about. You can finish chewing what I'm saying. So, but I know you watched Power. If not, the kid Tariq, from Power, he was doing
Right.
a live interview on somebody live stream, and the live streamer's sister came over to like hug him, and then she grabbed him by his crotch
Oh,
on
dang.
the live stream, and he felt like if it was Rose was flipped, he possibly been in jail and lost his
Oh,
gig. It wouldn't even been no Power. So we just
Yeah,
asking
he
people,
would have
how
lost
they
his
feel about
career.
that. Yeah, how you feel about that, funny man? You think she was wrong, or he should just let it go? It's a girl, so he shouldn't trip. He a celebrity. He right to feel the way that he feel.
I feel he's right to feel the way he feels because, like he said, if the roles was reversed, whatever like that, no, he would have gotten in trouble.
ASAP. It wouldn't even been no hesitation. They'd have
Right.
had Tyreek, it went viral, And I think the young lady was like early 20s, that's still old enough. I think she already had 2 kids because they've been going in deep. She didn't come out and apologize, but the live streamer did come out and apologize. But initially he didn't, so it seemed like he got somebody like PR work. I can tell how it was written and everything, and they actually initiated an apology
Did,
saying that
did,
they did not mean for that to happen. Hmm.
did they let her keep her job?
Well, she didn't have a job. It's her brother's live stream. He does his live stream from his house. So they actually on live and he interviewing him in the area. And then he come up and he just laughing on the camera. And she comes over because she family. He got his sisters in there like, yeah, look, I got Rainy in here. She just grabs him by his stuff, So everybody like you should apologize for your sister behavior. Initially, he was like, nah, like he a dude, he ain't tripping, da da da. Then when he seen Michael Rainey, tweet and when he said it, and then he felt like, oh, he felt some type of way. Then he apologized. But initially, he felt like, come on, man, it's a girl. For one, it's your sister. I wouldn't want my sister touching anybody. Definitely in front of me, and then definitely if this is my job and I'm bringing somebody in, a client, to interview them, like this is a big interview, like he's big, you know. So this, she messed up for him, because I think a lot of people that probably would have came and did interviews after this, that's like Cat Williams when he did Shannon Sharpe. Everybody's flooding over there now. Everybody want to do an interview with Shannon Sharpe, so it's like this could have opened doors for him to actually interview the rest of the power characters or whatnot. So I think he messed it up for him. What you think, Destiny? You think he'll still get some people to interview in the power world anyway, period, after this incident?
I think if he was like, hey, so this is my sister. Hey, sister, come here, say some shit. I'm sorry for being disrespectful and grabbing him. I worked on impulse, blah, blah, blah. Excuse. Sorry. Because it is excuses at that point. Like, you shouldn't have thought that was a good idea in the first place. And says, all right, now she is no longer going to be joining me on this show. Her position with the show has been reassigned. Whether he says I took it over or whatever her role was, if a man did that in a big studio and he'd have to get fired in order to even help the company's reputation. So if he has his sister, because he shouldn't be apologizing for her behavior. He can apologize for thinking that it wasn't important. He can apologize for completely skirting over how inappropriate it was. That's probably not the greatest thing for him to have done, is sit there and say, nah, he's not going to care because he's a guy. But to save his show, he needs to have her make an apology and make it clear that she has been removed from the show. And then people will be more comfortable. Because if if I was a guy, for example, and I heard, oh, well, this guy's just getting grabbed up. If I'm going on that show at all, then I'm expecting more than just being grabbed. I'm expecting to take little sister or whatever the fuck to the room. But if I want to go on this interview and be respected, she can't be anywhere near me.
And he did say in the apology that the sister won't be present at none of his interviews or live screens anymore. I don't know how it looked like she lived there, you know. I don't know. Or she probably did come over there due to the fact that they fans of the show and they wanted to meet her. And he being nice, like, look, this would be a good time to meet him. But he didn't expect his sister to be on some whole shit. Kenny, before we move on to Howard, you know, because Howard actually turned down $1 million. We're going to get on that. Do you or Kenny got anything to add to that last topic about Michael Rainey?
I was going to play devil's advocate for a second, and I was going to say devil's advocate for this reason. Because it's interesting that, you know, moments like this that happen, I feel like there are ways to learn, and then also to expand the conversation. Now, y'all ever heard of this saying, right? Hurt people, right? Yeah. Now, do you think sexual harassment happens like this because they once was hurt themselves, or do you think that's just a cop out for them, just, you know, for an individual, for just you know, just to do it?
It might be a stereotype. Oh, there I am. Because throughout history, like ages and centuries and centuries of history, respectfully and just literally, men have been this sexual presence, and it's not been very pleasant. It's the belief that every man wants to be touched by a woman. Every man, in the right mind state, you know, at the end of the day, a pussy's a pussy, right? So the mindset to think that, oh, well, he's probably going to be okay with it, just like that guy said, well, she's a chick, so why is it a problem? Some women really think that that's how it is. And through history with men, literally, we had Vikings, we had the freaking Crusades, we had all these other things where rape was just kind of part of what was being done, and it didn't matter because a pussy's a pussy, and that was it. But we have definitely progressed as a species, and it shouldn't be that way. A lot of people still have that stereotype, and whenever that guy came back and said, well, she's a chick, then he kind of confirmed that stereotype is still very much alive.
Yeah.
I don't think she acted off impulse. I think she had it planned or whatever. She probably was on the phone with her friends. Matter of fact, the friends.
I'm gonna grab a stick.
You know, friend was like, "You girl, if I was you, I would grab his dick." You know what? You think I should do it? Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it was acted off impulse. I think, you know what I mean, it was a star and whatever like that and all, and you know what I mean, she just, I doing it.
Maybe it was a dare. Maybe she got $50 for it.
50, she better got more than that, and she might get an interview. You know, there's so many ratchet girls out here and guys that does interviews, you know, and they love it. They can be like, how big was this thing? You know, when you grabbed it, and they will pay her to come on there and talk about it. And I won't be shocked, you know. I won't be shocked.
Awful. We shouldn't be promoting that in any place. If a man grabbed a woman by his bits and pieces, unless you're Trump apparently, then you're not going to end up on an interview going, that was awesome, man. Was it juicy? Did she got big lips? I mean, like nobody.
If he grabbed her by the pussy, how they'd have felt about that?
Yeah. You know? No, the only time that's okay is if she's got one of those weird necklaces that are vaginas. I do not.
That give him the okay. Last thing, Kenny, we're gonna start with you too. How you feel about this? Because Howard turned down $1 million. You know, so Howard been saying they need money for millions and millions of things, especially them dorm rooms, because they shut down the school when they had mold everywhere. The kids couldn't down there breathe in there. And, you know, when Trump was in office, he did give money to all the HBCUs or all the black colleges, but that wasn't enough for each school. It was enough to get them a little something. But now they got $1 million just came in and they don't want it. They turned down the $1 million because of who it came from. You think they should have took the money or they did the right thing? The money came from Diddy. Diddy sent them, his organization, Bad Boys, donated $1 million to Howard University. You think they was wrong for not taking the money, or they was right for telling them get the fuck out of here, even though they need it?
Okay.
We're gonna start with Kenny.
Okay. So you got the other missing piece too. Do you know they revoked his degree? They revoked his degree. Now here's what. Yeah, they did that. Now, this is where I'm at with it, right? I agree, revoke the degree because they don't want a reputation. You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree from the perspective of they don't want the perspective of them basically saying that they endorse a certain behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with on that token. I don't agree on the money token simply because of the fact that, I mean, if we're going to really talk about, you know, people being corrupted and not, I mean, should we not say, you know, how corrupt this capitalistic system is set up? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, if we're gonna do it from that perspective, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going to also do it from the moral perspective, I can agree to agree and then agree to disagree. So it's just kind of like a slippery slope for me because it's like, you need the money. I mean, trust me, I was there. I was there at Howard when they went through their whole, you know, the dorms. Of course, you know I was going to be there. Even before that, even when they had the issues with the president. Y'all remember the president? The president. Remember we played the Rihanna song when we shut down the financial aid office because
I remember
the financial. You got to remember the president was taking the students' financial aid And so all the students that filed for their financial aid, hence why they fired the president, because he took the students' money. That's why he got fired from the school, and they had to hire somebody else. So yeah, I'm at a slippery slope as far as the money is concerned, simply because it's just like, I mean, if you want to say somebody, corrupt, I mean, you don't always have to, no, institutions don't always have to publicly post where they get donors or where they get information. I mean, given the fact that Trump did what he did and he donated money to HBCUs, I mean, I don't see nobody saying, "Oh, we gonna pull the money back." That he did. You know what I'm saying? I know he gave money. He gave money to my alma mater, Morgan State. So, and I don't see nobody saying, "Oh, we're gonna revoke the money." So I just think it might be a little bit politics behind it, because in my view, I'm like, y'all knew his character really gave it.
They created him, huh? What's your thoughts, Destiny? How you feel about it?
Now, I'm trying to get an understanding here. You said it was P. Diddy that did this?
Yeah.
Like he went to this college and donated money to it?
Yeah, and he graduated from this college as well. So it's
Okay.
basically his
Well,
school.
then I have slightly opposing views. If he went to this school and got a degree, then I mean he worked for it. As long as he didn't pay his way through his classes, if he paid his way through and actually he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, then okay, y'all are kind of just saying we gave it to him because he had money. So, but let's pretend that or just assume that he did actually work for the degree. If he worked for the degree, he took the tests and he passed the tests, and I mean, okay, he did. And I mean, there are plenty of colleges around here that have awful people, not as awful by any means, but have awful people that go there. Whenever they find out, oh, well, this person did this, they don't just say, you know what, all the money that you spent, all the time, all the tests and all this, we're going to take that away. That's gone. That part, unfortunately, I think he should have kept his degree. But on the flip side, when it comes to the donation, due to the horrifying things that are coming out about P. Diddy right now, the pages, the book of awful things that he did, using people and acting like having the money that he had made him God. Which wouldn't be shocked if somebody was like, he's the Illuminati, he's the one that put the hit out on Tupac. I'm pretty sure Eminem already said that part, actually. But that part, with all this shit coming up, them saying, oh, look, dude, we need your money, but we're not taking it, and then making it public as they did and said, oh, since we really, really need the money, we feel so, hurt by the person that decided to donate. We don't approve. We don't condone what he did. And you know what? We don't want any of his Illuminati money. We're good. That kind of, somebody's going to look at that. If not multiple people are going to look at that and say, man, you know what? They denied this man's money due to how much of a monster he is, and they really do need the money. I'm going to donate. So I feel like by them making it public, somebody is going to feel why they need the money, why they said no, and then just become the donator. So I think they'll get another donation in the near future.
Yeah, that's smart. What's your thoughts on that, Funny Man?
Well, going back to what Destiny was saying when she was talking about the Illuminati money and different things like that. No, there's a lot of colleges that are supported by the Illuminati money. And if you went back and gave, if they went back and gave money back to people that was, did horrible crimes or something like that, no, them schools would be broke. I think that I somewhat understand them taking away his degree, even though, if I'm not mistaken, I think he earned that before becoming, bad boy and everything like that. But as far as turning down that $1 million when they needed it, I mean, shoot. I mean, I understand the moral part and everything like that, but like I said, I mean, there's a whole lot of schools that was supported by the mob and supported by Illuminati, supported by this, and they did way worse, like way worse things than Diddy.
Well, these days it's all about making a statement, just like with the what we were talking about yesterday, the what is it, Miss Maryland is a transgender, which I forgot to say yesterday that like it's being the person that they feel would represent the state better. Like you're not going to get the Miss Maryland because, oh, you had a penis at one point. You're going to get it because you carry yourself well, you've got the right personality, you're elegant, I mean, she was fucking beautiful. Yes, she wasn't born in America, that's a whole other statement. But whenever they said, oh, a transgender is one, it went and it got lots of attention. They made such a huge statement with this that some people are doing what y'all were doing yesterday and going, well, that's not great. And I was, the defensive side. And lots of people are going to be like, oh, they did that. That's so awesome. They're pro-gay and then want to move there. P. Diddy is a big subject right now in a lot of media. So for them to say blatantly, he in particular, like whenever it's mobs and this and that, you're not having to say names in this. You just, you're like, oh yeah, that we got money, yay. But him in particular being such a subject right now, them saying out loud that he wanted to donate so many dollars and we said no out of the goodness of our hearts, that's going to get attention. Somebody's going to say, well, you know what? I fucking hate P. Diddy. How dare he did what he did. Here's money to make up for that piece of shit. And so it's about the public statement as well.
Yeah, and I'm with that. I'm like right there with you saying, Destiny. It just mine's a little different. What I think is that they don't want to lose donors that they already have. So they already have about 10 other potential donors that's giving millions of dollars, and they see that, oh, y'all taking money from him, then we not giving y'all our money no more. We not dealing with nobody that's dealing with him. That's what I think.
Imagine they took that money and then P. Diddy goes, I'm a good guy. I donated a shit ton of money to this school over here. And then the school is just like, oh, no, he didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, but it's crazy because before the incident, Howard always, Diddy is a numbnut from Howard College, Diddy this, Diddy that. He became Puffy at Howard, so he wasn't rich before he went to there. He became who he became by going to Howard and doing the things that he doing now, throwing them parties and events. So I'm with you, Kenny. They knew they had idea what he been doing. He been donating money to the school, so I can understand why they had to, lose ties with him though, because you don't want to lose money with other potential donors that you already have.
Yeah, I agree with you on that because it's not like Howard don't have heavy hitters. I mean, you got to think about who they have. Taraji P. Henson. You get what I'm saying?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. I forgot the one that Rashad. Because she helped establish the whole arts program. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The money that she put into the whole not just the program, but then it's also she established a scholarship for people who wanted to pursue that particular major. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So no, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And they like, nah, we don't want to lose nobody that wants to potentially, and so you have the current donors and then the potential donors. Because everything is about whether or not if somebody is liked or not. Unfortunately, and good, bad, or indifferent, how this, Some people don't want to be tied to certain reputations, or some establishments only want to be tied to certain reputations.
Hey,
I should say.
Brenda. We got Brenda Brown in the house. Oh, I don't know if she can hear us.
She's here in spirit.
I'm just like, why every time I hear Funny Man name and say These Nuts? Is that your Facebook name, Funny Man?
I didn't know it. There's a pop up like that.
Not on your screen, but
No,
when I
because,
see it say These Nuts, I'm like, who the fuck is that? I was about to kick you from the. I thought somebody done hacked in. Listen, Slicky said that money will help. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all. I know all of us, most of us in business, or we work somewhere. We trying to pursue something. Now, Diddy was the offer you $1 million. We can start with the lady first, Destiny. If he was offer you $1 million towards whatever you're doing, I don't know what career or business you might get or something you want to pursue, would you take it? If so, why? If not, why not?
$1 million is a lot of money, and very clearly people will do a lot for a lot. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe the announcement thing that the school did was pretty great. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not being put in the position to say, hey, $1 million, literally waving it in my face, $1 million.
Yeah.
If he said it's $1 million and you don't have to do anything for it, I still feel like that would be held over my head in the future. If when, I'm going to say when, because you got to say when I accomplish my goals and I'm where I belong, then I could just see him coming back and saying, you wouldn't be here without me. And I personally don't fucking like that. A $25 dinner from you if I feel like you want something after it. Like, there would certainly be a moment of just like, hold on, wait a second. And panic, just full-blown panic, because of how that $1 million would completely reset where I'm at, or not even reset, just like actually like the fire to make the rocket blast off, and then here it is, and that would be amazing. But then let me go on here and say, so like, because I've got cameras in my house, come at me, man. I'm gonna have Diddy, I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker came in my house and was like, hey, here's $1 million, go grow yourself. And even though the money was tempting, I can't do that to myself. Then let's see if other people come in, just like with that school, the public.
Okay. And she gonna get the clout by turning down Diddy money. She gonna go live and say, I turned down Diddy money. I don't need it. Then I'm not
gonna say I don't need it. I'm gonna say I totally need it. If anybody would like to donate,
yeah.
GoFundMe.
I just can't take it from Diddy. Brenda, is you with us?
Yeah. What's up? Good morning, guys, and Destiny.
Oh, go Grand Rising. I'm just making sure I won't call on you, and you don't be there. But Kenny, we can go with you next. I know you got a lot going on out here. You feeding the homeless. You got a movie going on that you need a little more money for to finish. So if Diddy was to offer you $1 million to finish the things that you doing out here, would you take it?
Indeed, I would take it, because I don't. Here's why. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not. See, this is the thing. I'll take it spiritually. Y'all do know in the word it does say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. Just let that simmer and marinate right there. Then you also gotta think, like I said earlier. Mm-hmm. Y'all realize how immoral corporations are? Do you realize how immoral this capitalistic society is? So therefore, I'm going to receive it. Now you probably challenge me and say, well, you say you an advocate against, domestic violence and blase. But guess what I can do with that money? I can take something to be able to help even those that are impacted by domestic violence.
Mm.
You know, so I just by that alone, I see you, DJ Slicky. You know, because that's just the thing. And that's just the thing. I wouldn't take it for personal reasons. I would take it because of the fact that, look, I help a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that I help. Mothers need it, children need it. I mean, we got back to school. I mean, the list just goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would take it. You know, I would take it. I went and turned it down. But let me tell you why Howard turned it down. Let me educate y'all something. There's something that's called a board of regents. And every institution, like a Howard University, has a board of regents, and there's something called code of conduct and core values. So they may have something in their code of conduct and core values that says or states a particular rule or whatever that says that they cannot accept donations on this antidote or on this term. So that's another reason. I know it probably sounds like a piss poor reason, you know, because a lot of people like, nah, they ain't had to turn down that money. And in my view, I don't think they had to turn down the money. That's just my view. I mean, because they took money from Trump, and look at Trump. Look at the stuff that he was. Yeah, I mean, he's indicted. And this is not me to say that I'm a pro-Trumper or not a pro-Trumper. I'm just, you know, we just talking here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You
know,
said
I'm
God
just,
told me.
yeah.
Hey, take that money, Kenny. Ain't nothing wrong with taking that money. And that's the funny man on the same page as you, or he with Destiny. You feel like he might turn it down, or you taking it, cause the money gonna come back. That's what Destiny's saying. She turned it down, let it be known she need it, but she ain't taking it from him. More people might donate. Kenny saying he gonna take it, you know, cause he need it now. He got families and people out here, and he can use that money to help people who've been affected by domestic violence. So you want to add something before we get to Kenny, Destiny? What's that?
Well, Kenny said that he would take it, but the majority, now if it was a donation, yeah, but I mean, are you willing to put yourself through the amount of pain that so many people had to put themselves through for their millions in order to get that million? Would you self-sacrifice for so many individuals? PTSD, pain, the knowledge that you allowed that to happen to help all these individuals?
Definitely, because I'm an advocate by calling, right? And most people that know me around the DMV know where my where I'm at principally. You know, unfortunately, you know, and then I know they say all money ain't good money, but even do we have to also determine and ask the question, well, what is good money and what is not good money? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would do it. I have a whole mental health group, you know, specifically that deal with, you know, PTSD and things like that. You know, those individuals help people get counseling. That's one of the huge rules that people contact me. I tell people all the time, I don't have no money. I have no money, but I can definitely, if it's counseling you need, if it's anger management, if it's behavioral issues, if it's, you know, what we talking, you know, you want to, what, you know, and just go down the list. So, I mean, that's just me, and I get everybody ain't like me, you know.
So you got that support group that can help you get past whatever decision you would have to make.
Yeah, because the people that I help, they're gonna be like, look, we know his character, you know, and that's the thing. A good character sometimes is better than money. That's street right there. That's hood right there. A good name is better than money. That's street right there. That's how the OGs taught me. You know, like DJ Slicky Woo. Yeah, that's how the OGs taught me. A good name. If a person can't vouch for your character and how you are as an individual, you know, so yeah, you know, when you down for the cause.
That speak a lot, Kenny, because Diddy got all this money, but obviously we see his character has gone to shambles. Like he ain't, his character is bad, you know. So funny man, what you gonna do, man? You taking that money or you turning it down? This $1 million can help you get back on your feet. I don't know what are you doing, your comedy thing. You know, you got kids, you might want to pay for their college. I don't know what you gonna do. You taking the money?
I mean, shoot. I mean, I really do need the money and everything. Oh, shoot. I'm broke. Shoot, I'm so broke. My roaches are applying for food stamps. But I don't know. Like I would feel that if I took the money, you know, what I mean, he will, you know, want some like interest, or you know, maybe going after my assets. You know, what I mean, literally. So, um,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, Kenny. Whatever. No, you talking about taking it, but I think you know, what I mean, he's going to be taking more than you know, what I mean, the money that you know that you're getting, whatever. So, I don't know. And like you was talking about reputation stuff and all. He already right now he already has a bad reputation. So I don't care how clean your reputation is or whatever like that. No, just being associated with him or whatever like that. No, tarnish is going to tarnish your reputation.
Damn, Kenny, he gonna shut your light off. I like that one, funny man. You might be everybody love you here, but the minute you deal with Diddy, just in a picture with him, or definitely getting money from him, they might stop trusting you. You might can lose some of them people. I don't know, but that's a good one, funny man. Brenda, you got anything on this?
Yeah, I'm with Reverend Kenneth Clark, and again, like I said, good morning, y'all. I'm taking the money, of course. I understand, you know, reputation, uh, you know, how people would perceive it or whatever. But as long as I'm doing what I intended to do with the money, and that is good things, who cares where I got it from? When you pray to God to send you something, you have to be open to all options of how it's going to come to you. You can't say, God, send me $1 million, but not from Diddy. If that's the way that he is sending it to you, then you know you have to be open to take those things. And just because whatever Diddy want to do doesn't mean that you have to do it. There's always a word like no. And it doesn't matter if you've already taken the money, you can still say no, right? Like, no. And that's all you have to do is make up in your mind, no. And for me, I don't care what he wants to do. It's all about what I want to do. What is it? What did they say? Possession is 9/10 of the law. And once it comes to me, we're done with your bad spirits. I'm taking this money and I'm going to do it like back in the old drug days. I'm going to wash it and I'm going to turn it into good money. So, yes, I'm taking
clean it. So that's 2 for 2.
If you have to do, what if you have to do what he wants you to do before you get the money?
That's not what he said. You're moving the
goalpost. Nah. Yeah, we ain't gonna move the goalpost, but I think Destiny got a good comment on it. I seen it in the private chat. They can't see it probably, so it kind of feel like making a deal with the devil to be more godly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, like part of me was like, well, I mean, if P. Diddy really did just magically appear at my door, then you've got to have the wonder on whether or not it's God or Satan that put him at your door. Why is he here? Yes, I can have this way of $1 million. I could take care of all my friends. I could pay off my mama's debt.
If you believe that God will protect you no matter what, then you don't care who you're dealing with. God got you, right?
Not if it's a test.
Yeah. I think I see one way.
Common areas.
Okay. Ron said she sounded like she would take the money.
He's a good person.
Yeah, true. Well, we got 2 people, Kenny saying he'll take the money. Brenda said she'll take the money. Funny man said he wouldn't, and Destiny said she wouldn't. So on my end, I'm not sure. You know, it's like my thing, what I would do is, for what I'm trying to do, I will take the money only if Diddy will sign something saying that he won't acknowledge that he gave me the money. Because is you doing it out of kindness of your heart, or you doing it just to try to clean up your character? So if you sign something saying that you ain't gonna let people know this money came from you and da 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 da,
A
then yeah, I
non-disclosure
take the money.
agreement.
Yeah, non-disclosure agreement. Then yeah, I take the money. So that's the only way I take the money, because I wouldn't want my names tied to him.
You are giving him another reason to blackmail you. If you do, as soon as you say sign an agreement, you are giving him something else to hold over your head, rather than just doing it yourself and taking the money and counting on your own name to.
That's holding some over your head as well. Because
Yeah.
now
No,
he can say that he gave you money that he got from a sex trade, and you use that money. He can say anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
well,
it's
as long as I didn't know that that's where he got it
He
from.
can
When
say you know though. That's the thing. I
Brenda,
don't know where this money coming from. That's why I'm signing something. But if you don't know and just say I don't know, I didn't know, they don't care. People not gonna believe you and say you didn't know. Just $1 million here. Oh, you didn't know this $1 million came from Diddy, the one guy who everybody in the world know who is this. You didn't know.
I still don't know his business, and everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Yes or no?
Okay.
So
You right about that.
therefore, I didn't know. I am open-hearted, and I take everybody's word. If you, Molly, gave me $1 million and said that it came from, I don't know, picking up dog crap, I'm gonna take your word for it, regardless of your background, because I'm giving you a chance. And as far as again, I'm not in that man's personal business bedroom. He's not been. They didn't take him to court yet. He hasn't been.
Nah, we just basing off the video where he beat the shit out of the girl. Like that's enough for me. I ain't gotta see nothing else for him. It was him.
Part where the girl was like, what about the part where that girl, his ex-wife, was like, oh yeah, he does all these horrible things, and he's like, that's not true. How much will it take for you to stop talking about that? So
there's no reason for them to lock up the money when they lock him up.
Okay. Well, we got a good comment from Ronald
Free
Hunt.
the dollar bills, y'all. Free the
Ronald
dollar
Hunt said, the devil give you what you want because he is going to set you up. God is not going to give you something that not going to pull you away from him. What's your thoughts on that, Kenna? That's brother Ronald Hunt.
Well, I would just say, I think it's Proverbs 13, I believe. You tell them to read that. That's my rebuttal to that. I mean, because the thing about it is that, I mean, let's just be honest, y'all. It's a lot of people that donate. You know what I'm saying? And they don't all live live a righteous life. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you got some people that rightfully make money. You know what I'm saying? But then you have people that they don't always do or live up to what they say they do. I mean, you know, and it's just the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no middle ground with it, you know. Like I said, Tex says it earlier, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. So it's a lot of people where we touch money and it doesn't. My thing is like this. I'm playing devil's advocate. How much money has Trump given to institutions?
Yeah, but like
Given
Brenda
his track record,
he wasn't actually convicted for real anything.
Yeah. So my thing is that, you know, it's no different than if you give you example. If somebody asks me, say, hey, can I get $5 to get something to eat? I give them $5, right? I'm not going home. Oh man, I gave him $5. What if he used that $5 to go get some drugs? No, because I didn't give that person the money to try to come from the place of being morally or righteously
Yeah,
right.
but that's
You
the
get what I'm saying?
opposite. And let's say if he robbed that guy for $5 and handed it to you, and you just say no, he robbed that guy, and then later you hear he robbed that guy, would you feel bad from taking that money from him, even though you know you heard rumors he might be out here robbing people for money? Would you still take money from him?
Yeah, Robin Hood.
Okay, Lee. What up, Lee?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
All right. I'm talking Robin Hood, steal from the rich and give to the poor. I mean, what the thing is, and like Brenda just said, you don't know that man's inside story. He's just a fall guy to all of it. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be the fall guy, you can be the fall guy. That's by choice. But don't do it and be done in by your own people. And you know daggone well he didn't do it by himself. He didn't get there by himself.
Nah,
Let
I'm
everybody
basing it off the
let
video where he beat
off
the
that.
girl by himself that was
I
black.
still I still
It was
I
black. A black girl he beat running in the hall. Why everybody keep going on the
okay,
speculation
okay.
parts?
Hold,
Let's go off the
it's
part
still
we know he did. The shit
okay,
we
but
know he did.
on the speculations, regardless. Yeah, I mean, you saying we know he did? No, we don't, because
We
with
saying the
AI,
video.
with AI, they can put your face there. You beat
Oh
that girl up.
man, they got you then, Lee. They got
No, ain't
you.
nobody
I know
got me.
AI from real video. I know the
I
difference.
don't.
If you think that was an AI Diddy and
I
AI
don't.
Cassie running through the
I'm
hallway,
saying, but that's just it.
yeah.
I don't. I don't see very well. I'm just looking at the situation from like you're innocent until proven guilty. But
Until your child.
we've made him. If they had this footage years ago, they should have been went and got him.
Yeah, they
That's what
should.
I'm looking at. They should have been. Why all of a sudden now that he's being challenged by some people that's above him that want something from him, that this is coming out. So
That's
you
when
got.
money kick in, Lee. If somebody in there got the footage and I say I give you $1 million, then that shit is footage, and they do it. That's the part. Like that $1 million went to that person, company pocket or whatever, and now that Diddy in trouble, somebody probably offer them millions and millions of dollars to release that footage now.
How
And
Money
about
can make people things disappear. We see it all the time,
this one?
But like
and it
I'm
can
a
make it appear
said,
back.
like you said, Lee, you said Diddy is the fall guy or whatever like that. Now, what if you accept that million from Diddy and you
Oh,
well,
man.
number one,
They trying to get them out.
oh, there you. Go
number
ahead.
one, number one, donations are accepted in any daggone way. Now I understand Howard gave Diddy back his $1 million, took away his degrees, the same as they did to Bill Cosby. I mean, what purpose is that? You're hurting someone else's child that they can't get an education because of something this man did. Wrong answer. Allow these kids to continue to be educated and just teach them that you don't make the same mistakes that he made to be in a situation that way. Leave that man with his degrees. You can't take away his corporation. And the one thing we all forget, when we came here with nothing. And when we leave, we gotta leave with nothing. None of this is ours.
right? Yes.
So if you take it, you're taking it under your own rims. I'm not gonna judge anybody about what they decide to do. That's theirs, because when God come for me, he ain't gonna ask you or anybody else what I did in my life to deserve anything. So let that man, let the courts decide what that is, not us.
If I'm gonna take the $1 million, and if I was on the jury and saw that video, I'm still sending his ass to jail. It doesn't matter if I took the $1 million or not. If I saw that video and I'm sitting on the jury, I don't care if he gave me $90 million. I'm still voting to send him to jail for hitting on the girl like that. Any of his evil doings, once he is proven guilty, I'm on the side of the proven of the guilty. And it doesn't matter how much money he showed up at my door and gave me.
Okay,
Okay,
so
now let
Epstein, if
me ask you
Epstein
a
offer
question.
y'all 20 million,
Okay,
y'all take it. It don't matter if it's Epstein, don't matter who it is.
hold
Y'all just
on.
gonna take the money just because they ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What if she spit in his face before he hit her?
What if?
What if she spit in his face before that even happened? Before that video, before he whipped her ass,
Well,
she
you
spit
can
in his
take
face.
that one, Destiny. What if?
Yeah,
Uh,
what if?
Okay, so I do believe in a tit for tat. If a woman takes the position, makes the decision to hit a man, and he hits her back, one hit, it's done. If she spit in his face, then he can spit in hers. But spitting in his face doesn't equate for I'm gonna beat the shit out of you
Yeah,
for.
but if you spit in my face to this day and you take off running, I'm gonna chase your ass down. Now you done tied my ass out, and I'm gonna have to give you the beat down.
No.
To spit in somebody's face is attempted murder.
But you talking like it
That's assault.
happened though. You make
We
up
don't
shit and
know,
then
but
you
we don't. We
defend it
only
like
see.
you said. What if
We're
that shit
only
ain't
seeing.
happen? He
We're
would have
only
said she
seeing.
spit on my face. He came out and apologized for that. He apologized for his action. He said he was in a
Okay,
dark
sometimes
space at his time. He ain't mentioned nothing about spit. Let's go off facts and not fiction.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if she
I'm,
set his balls on fire, okay, I'd understand it.
I'm just saying we don't know the extras, and most times anyone said don't matter what a woman does to a man, he has no business putting their hands down on the woman because he can beat her. Literally, a man is stronger than a woman most times, unless you just got a weak guy or someone that just don't want to fight a woman. So we don't know the whole story. We don't know how long this been going on. None of it should have happened. But when you go in to try to decimate someone and their character and take away their life, things is gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but nobody that said no, I didn't do that, and they actually didn't do that. None of them say, "Well, I'll pay whatever it takes to make you stop telling people that I did that." That's such a huge sign of guiltiness, is to say, please let me pay you to make you stop telling people all these different things that I just totally didn't do. So whether he goes through the court system and is able to bribe his way out or whatever the hell, I'm still gonna sit here and think in the end, like, he definitely did some vicious stuff. Whether he did every single thing on that book that's in front of everyone, or if he just did a couple things or what, the fact that he was willing to pay her to stop saying what was going on, that's guilt.
That's kind of hard to go along with because Bill Cosby was advised to pay this girl off so she would stop. And to find out,
Happy birthday, Malik.
Just to find out, it was her purse. He gave her purse with her pills in it. Her purse was sitting on the table. She said, I got a headache. He gave her purse. And now it comes out, oh, it was hers. He just gave her purse.
See, that's
But
the
no,
thing. You pick
he
and
paid
choose
her.
what you want to believe. Mama, you say we can't believe what they saying, and then you turn around and say they said that she had her purse, and then it's the same people.
No, it's not the same people. You're talking
So why
different.
you believe one people and don't believe other people?
Because some people are vicious and say, Bill Cosby
You
only
pick
came
and choose who you want to believe, like Democrat and Republic. You just pick a side. Don't matter what the team talking about. They can be talking about something totally crazy. As long as you're a Democrat, you're gonna vote for it.
No, choice of words. It has nothing to do with Democrat or Republic. I was born a human.
I'm just saying, we talking like you talking.
Listen, hold on.
Beat the girl up. We're not going
hold
on
on.
speculation. We just going on what he did.
I'm talking exactly what you did and choice of words. The choice of the word choice that everyone uses will tell you the guilt. It will tell you their guilt.
Going on, Marley.
Because we can never keep our lives straight.
We can't keep our lives straight. Destiny.
Okay, so Leah take the money. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I would not take the money. I wouldn't even get involved in it.
What in the world, Lee? You just went on for 10 minutes ranting about why you should take the money. Then you turn around and say you won't take the money.
I was just talking about
agreeing with Brenda.
No, I agreed that whatever he does is his business. We don't know his life. I wouldn't even get involved in it because at the end of
see, we're gonna have to mute Lee for a second. Welcome, Kiani, to the game. Happy birthday to Malik. Y'all, Lee confused me for a second. Somebody help me out with what they talking about.
What's going on, Marley? It's a great day today. Thank you for the laugh.
Nah, we talking about would you take $1 million from Diddy? Which half of the panel said yeah, half the panel said no. I thought Lee was saying yeah, but now she's saying no. So I'm a little confused. I'm gonna get back to Lee. I want to know how you feel about that, and would you take the money if Diddy was to offer you $1 million? Because Howard University turned down $1 million from Diddy. They don't want him part of the school or anything. So as we knowing that the school need the money and still turned it down, that said a lot. So I just want to know if he was to offer $1 million to Edible Bonds and what you doing, would you take the money or would you not, take the money like Howard did?
Yes, I'll take the money because you can do something good with the money. Why the money has to be bad? I mean, first off, we all know Diddy was prepped for this life. He just didn't wake up and start doing this. So
Exactly.
this what's been going on since the beginning of the time. That's why he's so powerful and he got powerful. So yes, I would take the money and do something good with the money. I mean, the whole system corrupted. I mean, from the president down to whatever you want to look at. I mean, it's just sad. But yeah, I take the money, do something good with the money. I sure would. I would have an affirmation school for the kids. I'll have adult program for people to know how to raise the kids because they need animals first before they have kids. I have Comedy World. I have a whole bunch of different stuff I open up. But yes, I would take the money. And Howard need the money too. They look like $5 over there. Look, everything like $5 over there. Everything. The buildings, the people, everything. It look crazy over there. So they need the money. You're right.
It's just for all intents and purposes. I understand where the money is coming from and how people would view that. And if you have a reputation that you do not want besmirched, I can understand why they would say no. But me as Brenda in Brenda's land and Brenda's world and doing what Brenda want to do, $1 million, I'm not going to just take the money and use it. No, I'm going to take the money and I'm going to flip it. Right. So even if, doing better with the money that is given to you is the way to satisfy all of that. Because if he comes back to me and says, oh, okay, well, I gave you $1 million, so you owe me blah, blah, blah. Well, here's your $1 million. Thanks for the good time. Now go away.
I like that.
I'm totally flipping the money. In my world, having a school and giving to nonprofits and helping, the underprivileged and that sort of thing, that when you don't flip the money, when you don't make good on the money, that's when you open up those doors to, the people of the world saying, oh, well, you just took the money for your own greed, because you could have worked and made that money and, worked in getting sponsors and donations and submitting to the government. You could have did all of that and got that money, But me, myself, personally, I can't do comedy shows and make that kind of money. We all been in comedy shows. You know what they look like and you know what they cost and you know what the return is. So for me, yeah, I'm going to take that $1 million and I'm going to flip it because he's no good. The money is great. The money still, purchases what you need. And as long as you're not going out there perpetuating the same thing that he's doing in return for the money, you're good. And everybody will stand on their own basis. People use excuses for what they want, but try to put God in the midst just to justify their greed. Yes, greed, if you have money and you take more money, that is greed. That is the definition of greed. Look it up. If you have no money and you take money, that's employment. Like that's like going out there and making your way. And as far as I think that comment was for me, and as far as me putting God in it, I don't put God in anything. He's in everything. It's not my job to put him in anything. That I'm only human. God does. God does.
All right, Brent, I got something for you. If somebody robbed a bank for $5 million and offered to give you $1 million, you would take that?
No, because I know they rob. Hold on. You asked me a question.
I know.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't take that because I know they robbed a bank. But if you show up to my door and you offer me $1 million and I don't know where you got it from, that was the question. If I know you did wrong for the $1 million, no, I'm not going to take it because then we're going to jail. Not just you, we.
Okay, so that's the same thing that me and Destiny is saying. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so if Diddy gets in trouble without this, whatever like that, no, people are looking at you like, okay, you took the money from him or whatever, no, like you're part, you're part of it. You're like a accessory to accessory or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Molly mentioned Molly. His name is spelled the same way my cat's name is. But so Molly mentioned something earlier where he mentioned the non-disclosure agreement. That's that I want to mention. Because if there is a non-disclosure agreement, then it shouldn't come out, and you can have a clause in there that says that if you go against this non-disclosure agreement, then you owe me so many $1 million more, which means part of you is going to be like, say something. But the investment was a great idea because taking some of it and investing is great. But you told me to go look it up, and so I did. The definition of greed as a noun is the intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food. Whenever we go from like started from the bottom and then now you're over here with all these millions of dollars, all of a sudden you get handed $1 million when right now I don't have anything in my fridge right now, and I'm not trying to sad. And yes, thank you, Reese. That's Althea, right? Yeah. Yeah. So right now I don't have a whole lot, but if I got handed $1 million, the last thing on my mind would be to, let me go to Walmart, let me save my money. I only need these particular things. I get handed $1 million. I'm like, that couch is trash. This one gives me a headache. And then I all of a sudden start doing all of these things that better my life directly. And I may have this intention to go and do all of these wonderful things, but I would also have to worry about keeping my own personal greed to myself, as someone that has been homeless. And Brenda, you're kind of open about it. You've been homeless before and you've gotten out of it, and we're very proud of you and your story. But going from having nothing to having something, to having the ability to have everything is such a jump, such a culture shock, that whenever it gets handed to you, the biggest thing you really have to worry about, other than I really don't want anybody to know, like he signs that non-disclosure agreement. After that, the biggest thing you have to worry about is self-control, and that is such a very tough thing for humanity as a whole, is controlling themselves.
That seems to be something personal that you Destiny have to deal with within Destiny, because Brenda will take the $1 million and go out and create the world's biggest comedy show so that my friends can get on stage and show the world what they got. Brenda would take the money and go and make sure her son is great. Right. So greed is not something that's in my vocabulary, because right now I could take the money that I make and just hold it to myself and take care of what Brenda needs. But Brenda, that's within Brenda, right? So Brenda got herself under control. She knows what she's doing, right? So you can't take what's inside of Destiny and make that a general term for the world. That's what Destiny has to deal with, and keep your greed under control, because you you know you better than anybody else knows you. So you know that that's something you have to keep under control. Me as a person, I don't have greed in me. That's one thing that I realized. I'll be 50 years old, and my whole life has been spent taking care of, giving to, making sure other people have. And that's my son, my man, my mom, my dad, my sister, my friends, anybody around me. So I know my limitations, and everybody who's tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you have to know what's inside of you. Taking money from a bad source and making good on it is an age-old thing. That's how America was built. You know, it's not cool to get indignant now. The whole America was built on taking something from a bad situation. Do you think if they gave me money for slavery that I go, no, because you guys were bad people and you enslaved people? Hell no, I'm going to take money because, and I know what you did. I was a part of what you did wrong, but I'm still taking the money.
That's
Yeah.
old. That's old. That's different. You talking about popping up?
That's a whole different divide right there.
How is that different? You're taking money.
Slavery is like slavery is reparation. Slavery money would be reparation. That's something that is old. They took something that we own, that we earned, that our ancestors earned. That's an inheritance.
And so Diddy took something that we earned. Yes, we did. We all built hip hop, did we not? Black people, hip hop is our crown and glory. And he took something from us. He took the being proud of hip hop.
You cannot compare no Diddy, no slavery.
What'd you say?
You cannot compare no Diddy story to no slavery.
Was he not holding people hostage under oppression?
No, I don't think he was.
I thought you just said that we don't have any confirmation on what he did, so we weren't going to use that.
Right.
Well, the video is what I was talking about, and actually, he did go to court with his.
Brenda, I have a question. Brenda, what do you think Diddy did? What do you think Diddy did? What do you think he did?
Hold on, Kiani. He did go to court with his baby mama Cassie, or his so he was convicted of hurting her. He was, that did go to court. So I can, in fact, say that he did that to her, right?
Yeah, he beat her. Yeah, he's a rapper. I mean, that's what they do. They beat you. They pistol whip you. I mean, the Bad Boy Records. His name is Bad Boy. What do you think? You can get a good a milk boy, bring milk to the door? I mean, it's Bad Boy Records. I mean, he's known not to be played with. Everybody knows that.
Right. It's not a thing. Like, everyone wants to throw their self on the sword and be the martyr, and no, I wouldn't take it. But if you take it from anybody who's done bad things in their past, it doesn't make you bad for taking the money. Now, if you take the money and go and perpetuate the same ideals, then yes, that's something you need to deal with.
I know, but now you're contradicting yourself, because I asked you if somebody robbed a bank and was giving you $1 million, even though you was going to make the biggest comedy thing or whatever like that or whatever, you said you would not do it. But now you're saying we should take the money from Diddy.
I'm saying if I know that you just robbed a bank and you're coming to my house to give me money, yes, I would not take the money, because I have actual knowledge that you just got the money from a crime. Now, backpedal. Hold on. If you've been to prison for robbing a bank and you're out of prison, you did your time. I know you've been to prison for robbing a bank, but you come to my house with $1 million. Am I going to take it? Yes, because I don't have any knowledge that you just robbed a bank.
Well, nobody gonna tell you Bernie robbed the bank. Nobody ever told him to rob the bank. It's start handing out money. That's always been the record.
But I have a question.
My friend did 17 years in Oklahoma. He gave everybody some money. We never asked. He got out of jail, said he said I robbed the bank.
Right.
I have a question. My question is this, right? We're basing his money Are we basing his money off of the incident of him being assaulted, of him assaulting Cassie? Or are we basing, because I'm hearing this morally thing, right? But let's be honest. If Diddy got the money because of his record sales, I assume that's what Bad Boy Records is about, right? So so on the technicality, right? Because it seems like, from what I've just been hearing, it seems like we're more so arguing on, I guess you say, principle, as opposed to, principle or moral. Because my thing is this: if Bad Boys Records is a legitimate company where he got the money not from robbing a bank, but he got the money from viewers or his record sales and just him being an entertainer, right?
He earned
From what
it.
I'm hearing, from what everybody is saying, I'm hearing this morally. I'm hearing people, use examples about if they rob the bank, would this person do this and da 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 da. And I'm just curious to try to figure out how to, I guess you say, quantify this, because it can't just, are people are we arguing that like I guess I say I'm kind of lost a little bit. Like, are we arguing from a moral principle, or what is the method that we're measuring from? Because I'm just saying Bad Boy Records is a legitimate company.
Yeah, he
and everybody
didn't earn it.
Yeah,
He earned his money, but he used that money for evil.
Right. So that's so I don't necessarily know if bringing up robbing a bank would be per se,
Right.
because
that would mean that the money was ill-gotten. And in Diddy's case, he had a totally legit company to where the funds came from. So if he showed up at my door, as opposed to Slickback, what's his name? Pip called Slickback, right? Showed up to my door, and I know he's earning his money through trafficking women, am I going to take it? No. But if he's showing up and he has a legitimate company with $1 million, I don't know. My point is, I don't know where he got or where the money came from. I'm taking it based on the fact that I know that there's a viable way that he could actually come to me and offer me $1 million.
Okay, so question. Say, for example, and any of us can use this and change gender if I use one if need be. But say you've got a significant other, and this person, you know who they are, or whatever, and say they beat you, they raped you. Man, you can work with that as you want, because all it takes is one pill. So they beat you, they raped you, they were horrible fucking people, and then they went off and they became a millionaire, and they come back to you and say, here's $1 million, you got to do what I want or sign the non-disclosure, whatever. Do you take the money from this person that has the capability of being so incredibly horrible? If you've witnessed it and this is you, how do you do that? I also have another question later on.
That's a simple answer. Yes, if he beat my ass and all of this stuff and go off and make money and come back and say, here's $1 million and sign this non-disclosure agreement, whatever. Cassie did the same thing. She took the money, signed the disclosure agreement, and then still told on him. So you see, again, it doesn't matter what he wanted. It doesn't matter about a piece of paper. Cassie got her money. Now she's comfortable, or whatever. She got what she thought was monetarily viable for the ass kickings, and he's still in trouble, and she still testified against him. Or, she still spoke up about it, I should say.
Well, hell, at this point, I'd probably take the money, join the lawsuit, and said, yeah, I'll show you on the doll where he touched me.
Listen, it's Cassie's fault. It's Cassie's fault because we all know Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie had Cassie first. In the meeting, Ryan Leslie told Cassie, you don't want to mess with Bad Boy Records. You don't want to mess with Bad Boy Records. Cassie still left Ryan Leslie and went to Bad Boy Records. So she knew what she was up against. So if y'all been to Atlanta, y'all know Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie run Atlanta. He's one of the biggest R&B singers. He had the money. He had Cassie. She wanted a bad boy. She got the bad boy. So that's what happened. So it's Cassie's fault again. That's why it's really sad, because she knew what she was up against. She knew. She could have been left
for it.
Yeah, she liked it. She liked it. When he having orgies and told her to have sex with all these men and bring them in and the period blood, she did it. She did everything. She wanted this lifestyle. She had it. She had a smooth, nice Ryan Leslie. She didn't want that. She wanted Bad Boy Records, and that's what she got.
Everything is a choice. When you take money, it doesn't matter if you took the money. If it's in you to do bad things, you're going to do it whether somebody gave you money or not.
Mm-hmm.
So money only holds up a mirror to your personality. If you're a greedy, selfish, horrible person, money isn't going to do anything but exacerbate the situation. If you're a good person, good nature, kind, giving, all of that, money exacerbates that personality. The only thing is that being kind and sweet and giving and open and loving, it doesn't get you as far as doing the horrible things that got me to the platform that he's at. So what type of person are you? The money doesn't make you the person. You make yourself the person.
Money has an incredible ability to change a person. Like I said earlier, from going from having nothing. Hey, Philip, welcome back.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Going from having nothing to being handed $1 million. That's what we're going over right now, Philip. It's if P. Diddy showed up right now and said, "Hey, here's $1 million," would you take it? I'll ask you, since we haven't gotten your answer.
If P. Diddy showed up and told me he'd give me $1 million, what would that $1 million be attached to?
Your
If
ass.
he just said,
You don't get to know all of that. All he did was show up and give you $1 million.
The no pause clause.
Well,
I
this
like
is
you, Phil.
so
I
it's
like
gonna
you,
have
Phil.
ifs and buts with 2 T's.
if he just showed up and said, "I'm giving you $1 million," hell yeah, I'd take it.
Well, that was to the point. I like it.
No.
Brenda.
Why or why not is the next one.
Thank you, madam.
Because if he just gave me $1 million and tell me what he didn't want for it, once he gave it to me, that money is mine. He ain't coming back to me and making no changes to the agreement. That money is mine. So after that, he got to fight me for it.
Do you think you would want your friends hearing like, hey, P. Diddy goes, yeah, I funded P. Diddy with all this going on right now, says, yes, I funded Philip Pagan.
We got Ricky here for Streetline.
Hey, Ricky.
Hello. How's everybody?
Doing well. Thank you.
So go ahead and continue with the question.
Yeah, would you want the promotion of P. Diddy with the reputation that he has right now? Would you want him to say aloud for everybody to know, wow, Philip Pagan achieved his dreams because I funded him?
Hell yeah. I mean, shit. I ain't too proud to beg. I mean, shit. I'm big enough to speak up for myself. He give me $1 million, he can say what the hell he want. But I already got the money. So, yeah.
I told you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. We taking the money. That's what I told everybody. Everybody mad at Diddy. Everybody mad at Diddy, Phil, for no reason. Everybody thinks bad boy.
I mean, I don't like what he did, but you talk about change my life money. Okay? So I'm getting ready to say, hell yeah, I'm gonna take the money. You know, and if he didn't come, if all he's saying is I funded his career, man, I'm big enough to get on stage and say shit. You know, y'all know me. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I ain't doing nothing out of the way for the money. You know how I roll. Shit.
So you ain't gonna play basketball naked.
And I ain't playing no damn basketball naked. But once he give me the money, that money mine. I'm doing that shit in the back of my truck and rolling.
Yeah.
That is it. And that was my point all through here is that if I don't know what you've done to get the money, then I totally am. All the question is if he showed up and gave you $1 million. And I, like you, like Kenneth Clark said, and Keone, we all said we would take the money. Funny Man Green and Destiny said that they would not, built on because they know that he does bad things. And or he's been what did you say?
Philip, you're very quiet.
Yeah, Phil, your audio.
Shit is. I see it all the time. Shit. I'm looking at it doing recording, doing some bad shit now.
I'm sure it was very funny.
Man. Shit, I know somebody put some money in my way. I'm taking it.
Now you have to say that over again, Phil, because we couldn't hear you.
No, I say, you know, I didn't grow up in fairy tale land. Somebody throw some money at me like that, change my life money, I'm going to take it. Now, if he ain't put no stipulations on why he gave it to me, once he gave me that money is mine. Now, if he come back with some bullshit after that, we going to have some problems. But I already got the money. So.
He already paid you.
He already paid me. Yeah, he ain't gonna come back and say, well, you need to do this. All he gonna hear is click, click. So I roll a little different.
Or else I'm gonna tell everybody that I gave it to you. So what? Tell. Sing it from the high.
So what? Give a damn.
So that's more what I was the page that I was on.
How about that? How about that? P. Diddy don't live in our world.
Wrong world. You asked the wrong people the wrong question on that one. Hey, you talking about some hood guy.
Come to our neighborhood.
You want to see you can see a whole bunch of P. Diddy's.
Oh no. Oh, just say.
Talking about tail, something here, tail.
Tail, shit.
Hey y'all, I do have a question. I came across this one in my memories last night on Facebook, and it was such a good question that I wanted to ask y'all and see how y'all felt about it. Is that okay?
I want to run an idea by you too in a minute.
Oh, run the idea now while I'm looking for the
question.
Well,
what's the question?
Run the idea while I find the question.
You have to go find it. What, you gotta go on Facebook?
Yeah, well, I gotta go in my phone and find it. But y'all talk. I'll ask in a minute.
Nah, so what I was thinking about is, you know, since we doing this show right here, you know, I'm letting everybody, you know, we doing this show for gun violence. Okay. Yes. And I'm not getting the kind of support that I was looking for. You know, we're gonna keep grinding this show as much as we can, but I'm also thinking about rescheduling this show to September and putting you in contact with some more people. I'm working with the teacher, you know, the teachers and stuff, you know, because they got
told too many people, so I can't just.
Well, I'm not gonna say we giving up on this one. I'm talking about rerunning it again.
Running it again, yeah. I mean, that might work out.
Yeah, I'm talking about running it again if we can.
Well, I know that is.
Let more people know. I think, like I said, I don't think people are unsupportive. I think
Get
that
closer to the microphone.
what microphone you talking about?
Can
Well,
you
whatever.
listen?
Yeah, when people say that, we gotta those guys from the hood gotta check that.
So
So yeah, with that being said, that would be, I think it'd be a good idea too if we don't get the turnout that we looking for. But I think we will. To be honest,
yeah,
I think we'll get the turnout.
Well,
yeah,
now
because I'm look.
This way you gonna go?
I can't park here. I want to run up in Emory. Have you talked to these people up in Emory yet?
Nah.
I want to talk to them too.
on that note, as you guys can see, doing it in DC, Freedom Funny Fest, a benefit
All of that
concert.
is yours now. I got
Street
more. What is it?
Line is the only line I know. Street Line. Oh, music provided by DJ B Man. Special performances by Althea McFarlane, our very own. Shout out Althea. Safe travels. We're sending hugs and kisses. LA Preston, even though that's not him, I haven't had a chance to update the flyer. Magic Mike, that is him, and he will be performing Magic. Tickets are $25 on Friday. Saturday is $35. Sunday is open community day where you guys come out and spend the day with Streetline. It's comedy, community, and commitment. With your tickets, you get a $5 snack and a $5 shot. So come on out, enjoy some great food. I heard Simple's Bar and Grill has very good food and some good entertainment, all for a good cause. 25% of all ticket sales go to benefit Street Line. It's the only line you'll know. Street Line. Okay, different show.
Yeah, that's great.
I had a question that I didn't necessarily get to let out. If anybody's okay with me saying this,
Go for it.
it's actually a question for Brenda. Man,
Yes.
okay. When we were talking about our own personal things to worry about, and you started saying all these things that you do, you take care of your friends, your family, you've raised these people, you always give. If you were handed $1 million, why do you think you would get this mindset at all for even a split moment? I've taken care of everybody for so damn long. Now it's time for me to take care of myself.
No, I don't get that feeling because that is what Sauced in the City is all about. And that's my brand. And I built that from a place of love. If that was the case, I'd have left all of y'all behind and took my big moment and went and been on TV and hosted shows and took the opportunities where they said, only you can come. You can't bring them, only you. I would have been, but my heart says that my soul is with me. My soul is with the folks around me.
No, because they do well.
And
they do that like after 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
Phil up.
Yes.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute. There we go.
Thank you.
All right. So back to this. My heart and spirit is with the people. I find joy and success in the success of other people. It's just the way that I'm built. So I've had plenty of opportunities. I've not been broke all my life. I've been on this planet 50 years and I've had some great money making years. Shout out to Zappos.com. So I've had some great years in making money and being, having way more than I needed. And I've never been that person because my joy comes from watching others flourish. And so giving me $1 million, giving me 1 million comedic friends with $1 million in jokes, giving me 1 million corporations with, $100,000 in sponsorship money. I wouldn't be able to create the shows and platforms that I did if that even occurred to me for a second.
Okay.
So no, I don't think I it's not that I don't think I would. I know I wouldn't because it's just not in my spirit. Brenda is good with Brenda. I live in a jail cell sized room, and I do mean a jail cell sized room. And I have 3 other roommates, and I live out of a suitcase, and I am super happy. I am happier than if I had a big old house with 3 million cars and everything I could own. Being homeless will teach you some things. And even when I was homeless, Destiny, guess what I still did?
Took care of others.
That's right. I came on my show. I did my show. I stayed in step with what my programming was, and I made sure that it happened.
I thought you married, Brenda. I thought you married.
I am married, but that's a different story for a different day. Look at Molly. Molly, put your screen big. Hello, Molly, can you hear us? I think he's at the club. Molly,
being a cool kid.
Yeah, make your screen big so we can see. Yeah, there you go.
The club, we just making sure everything work before Saturday get the TVs and stuff up.
Yeah.
There's one level though. There's one level. It's 3
Look,
levels here. So y'all want to throw any parties, events, birthdays coming up? Reach out to me. Let me know.
Yeah, take us upstairs. Go upstairs.
It's on go upstairs. I gotta hook the TVs up first. I'm trying to see if I can find y'all on here. So I'm about to pull up the live screen right
Hold
now.
on. You can't. Do they have Roku?
Yeah, it's Roku TVs. Both of the TVs are Roku.
Download the UBS and TV app. I'm gonna put y'all up there right now.
Cool. I'm gonna be on a TV.
Wait, you at Ocean Lounge?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Tell him what's up. Tell him Keani over here. Keani Thomas. Tell him what's going on.
My boy Keani Thomas over here. He said what's going on, y'all.
He know me. What's going on?
Everybody said what up.
How you doing?
It's been a while.
Keani, businessman / everything else. I'm trying to see if I can find y'all on the screen. If I can, I'm gonna show it on the screen.
Download UBSN TV.
Alright, hold on. I gotta pull this up on YouTube. Test it to me, Brenda.
I'm getting ready. I'm doing it now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing y'all saying y'all gonna take this money though, man. I'm a little nervous, Destiny. Everybody saying they're gonna take this money. They might sell us out. They might come to y'all and say we need you to take Marley and Destiny out, man. We got 20 million for y'all. We might be gone.
All right, we end up.
Also, Marley, you say you would not take the money.
I didn't take it either.
Funny man, you want to take the money, funny man?
No.
I'm gonna take the. I'm put a bad boy shirt on. I already put it on. I'm trying to tell you because I know him. I know how he is. I mean, Diddy all about everybody else but himself. He always help out everybody. I remember I went to the restaurant. We went to Justin's. We ate good. Every time I see him, it's nothing but love. I mean, nothing but love. I mean, all the rappers, nothing but love. So it was never no hostility, none of that. It was always a love. Whatever we needed, we wanted. So I feel sorry for the people who double crossed them, but no, it was always love all the time.
You Keani, man. That ain't the same. You Keani. Everybody.
That's true though.
You think
you're right. You're right though.
How he treat you?
You said what now?
You think he treat the women how he treated you?
Yeah, that's true. Now I ain't gonna lie. You're right. You're right. It was pimping on pimping. You're right. It's a game on game. You're right. That's true. That is true. I ain't think about that. You're right. But I told you, Cassie needed an ass beat because she knew what she was up against. She knew it. She knew, man.
But how
he
old
was
was
bad.
Cassie though? That's like saying a 14-year-old knew what he was doing or she was doing when a grown man is manipulating them. Like these grown people can talk a kid
right.
selling drugs, selling ass, anything at that age.
Now you're right, but she got warned by her boyfriend at the time. She got warned. He said, "Listen, you don't want to get involved with these people." She still want to get involved. So if you know MS-13 is MS-13, you know they're going to gang rape you and beat you up to get in. Why would you want to get in? So you know what I mean. So we all know MS-13 how to get down. So why you want to be part of it?
You're right
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
So the Bad Boy Records, it says Bad Boy. I mean, Biggie dead, Tupac dead. She didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she
Kim
still went forward with it.
Kim Porter.
Hey, what's the
Kim Porter. I mean, so for me, it was like she wanted the money. She wanted the fame. You know, so you see Jennifer Lopez, she took off running. She was
That
gone.
that goes back to the question of what would you do for $1 million? Now that's a different question. As
Praise
in,
the Lord.
then if somebody just comes to you, or P. Diddy comes to your door and says, "Here's $1 million," I'm gonna
Yep.
take it and slam the door in his face. No more conversation needed. It's one transaction. Give me the money, slam the door in his face, and I'm off to doing what Brenda wants to do in Brenda Land.
See, that's the thing y'all forgetting. Y'all thinking that you just take the money and you go off and do what you want to do. No, you got ties with Diddy now. Some people
Right.
not gonna fuck with y'all. Like, you're not gonna have the same fan base that you been had before. So y'all just thinking like, oh, I can just live life. No, even the people you trying to help might not even want to have ties with you. You know, so you gotta understand that's what's gonna come with it. Hatred, hate mail, all of
And
this
that's
stuff comes with it.
that's okay, because there are
That's why I
two
wanted that signature. So if it does come with it, I want at least $1 billion. If I'm gonna have to go through that, and hey, I need more than just $1 million.
Yeah.
there,
And if he breaks a non-disclosure, make it $1 billion.
there is $1 billion. There are like 3 billion people on this planet. The ones that don't want the help, I can't force you to take the help. That's okay, but that's not going to stop me from helping. You have to deal with your own demons and decide what you gonna take and what you not gonna take. But that has nothing to do with me and what I'm gonna take the money and do. I'm going to do it. If you don't take it, that's your choice. But I was led to do it, not to make you take it. So $1 million can help me do a lot of different things, and I'll let P. Diddy worry about his reputation. I'll let the world worry about convicting him, because they should. If they have the evidence, they should convict him. Hey, there we are. Look, y'all, we on TV. We on TV in the bar. See us? Yay.
So that's how I'm gonna try to have it during your game night. You know, we can be up here just chilling, regular club night, drinking. It's upstairs too. I'm gonna see if we get upstairs though. We only really
Yeah.
need to get this early.
Marley, where are you at?
I'm over here on 8th Street at Ocean Lounge. This what we
Can we
gonna
come
be
through and
at.
put some? Can we come through and put some of our gun violence flyers up?
Hell yeah. We gonna be there anyway. We gonna be there at the gun violence joint anyway.
Yeah, we out passing out flyers now.
That's how it's done here on the Morning Mac Show, y'all. Shout out to you out there. We miss you. I know she's listening out there. Everybody send out big
Reese, we
hugs.
don't miss you, Reese. This is my show now.
Take over, Keanu. Take over.
Marley, what's the address? Where you at?
1228th Street, Northeast.
1228th Street. Let's roll over and put some flyers up.
Yeah.
I wanted
That's the show we do every morning.
Yeah, we on
Molly.
here.
I just sent over the flyer. I know I'm gonna have to leave out in like the next 8 minutes or so, but I sent the flyer out over to you. For those who actually want to be a part of this initiative, you can go on to the DMV Uncut Live Productions Network on Facebook. There is a flyer where I am accepting donations for 2 major homeless shelters in Maryland. Kiani has been working with me for the men's homeless shelter. This is something that we've been doing on a monthly basis, where we go down there and we provide hygienic items, clothing, professional suits, shirts, ties, jackets, slacks, dress slacks. We actually provide
see, that's what I wonder. I think he
hot
said
meals for our men. Yanni, we've had quite a few people that came out and supported, so we're on this. The flyer is on DMV Uncut Live Productions Network page on Facebook. The ministry Breath of Life Comes You Are Ministry Inc., which is on Facebook as well. You can see the flyer and the information and the details located on there. This is a grassroots initiative. We don't receive no grants or anything. Yes, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. But if you want to be a part of this initiative, we do not wait till Christmas or Thanksgiving to be able to help out our men. We actually do this 365. Would like to be able to donate either towards this project. We will gladly accept your donations, and we're not necessarily asking for monetarily. But if you have some dress shoes, because we actually have some requests right now. We have about 4 men that are about to get employment, so they need professional dress clothing. All the information that is on that can be contacted can be reached on that flyer, phone number, how to get in contact with us. We need your help. It's a lot of initiatives that's being put out for our women, no pun intended, but we as men in the community need just as much help and support as this. We only have one men's shelter in gorgeous Prince George's County, Maryland. Let's be very clear. Let's make this very clear, and then I'll shut up. We are not moved by any political party. We're not endorsed by no Democratic committee, neither Republican committee. Let's make this very clear and make this very loud. Don't get caught up in the prestige and the bad and bouginess of Prince George's County, Maryland. We have a huge homelessness rate in Prince George's County, Maryland. We right now, and according to the HAA, which stands for the Homeless Healthcare Association, we have a record of 3,485 individuals that are dealing with homelessness in Prince George's County, Maryland. Don't buy in to the Prince George's County being a mecca. Don't buy into the MGM being here and things like that. We have a crisis. And when it comes to our African American men of color, there is no help. We only have one shelter. Can I tell you right now that we have over 800 men that are waiting to get onto the list to get into the men's shelter? We're not making noise. And so guess what? Myself, my partner, Kiani, we're doing everything that we can to stand in the gap to be able to be that bridge of support. We don't do a whole lot of talking. We make action. So if this is something that you want to, yes. If this is something that you can be a part of, we'll take your $1. We'll take $1 because that $1 makes a difference. Kiani and I have been down at that men's shelter, and it looks like a dump. So we've been doing what we can to make our help, to make our impact the best way that we can. And I'm extending this even on the DC side because, yes, there it is. That's our flyer right there. Our men, it's 7 days in a week. Our men deserve to at least have 2 meals. I don't think that's robbery. We can feed Haiti, and we can't feed our own right here in the US of A. I'm just saying. I digress, but if you want to help and be a part of this, please reach out to us. We would love to receive your help and your support. And thank you, Molly. I know, Molly, you're going to get me later on. You're going to say, you took 10 minutes to go ahead, but this is a strong initiative, and I can't stress this enough. We have got to become the change that we want to see.
You know you good, brother. You always doing great things. I appreciate that. Continue on with your mission, and we're gonna try to get you some more healthier options, man. You know, I'm with Team Vegan. What up, Dave? You in and out, man. I don't know if you in here or you out of here. I got you. Brenda, you got something you want me to pull up? What's this right here? Is that?
I think it's just oh, there it is. You guys can come on the show every Monday at 2 p.m. Standard Time. Right here, Standard Time for Comedy Game Show, where it's come together to earn money for their buddy, so that they can make enough to split every different time, different day, different kind of fun. Come and join us on Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks, Bobby, and for that show.
What game show was that?
That's her game show.
That's the game show that you're on.
I've seen
That's the
probably
game.
one person.
There was Destiny, and we had TK. I think his name is TK. Ooh, he's gonna kill me, but yeah, you're in the middle. You didn't see your picture?
No, I didn't see it.
See?
I was too busy trying to kill this fruit fly.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys come
Marley,
out. Go ahead.
I was asking Marley if he has the street line flyer also, not the show flyer, just the flyer about street line.
Did you send it to him?
I thought he had it when Ricky was on the last time. I don't know if he still has it. If he still has it or not.
But while he tries to find that, I do not want to fail to have my girls back. You guys get out there for the CFO. That's what Molly and them are out there prepping for. June 15th. So this Saturday, I want to say. This Saturday, get your submissions in. All you funny people in the area, bet on yourself. This is a great forum.
June 15th is Friday.
Going to
Yeah, June 15th is Friday.
Oh, well then Friday. June 15th is Friday?
No, it's Saturday.
I thought so.
Yeah, Father's Day is Sunday. Father's Day is the 16th.
Yeah, see, loud and wrong again. He would get
My kids are going to hate me.
In half.
Yeah, your bank would be cut in half because he loud and wrong.
Welcome to my world.
Saturday, June 15th,
Loud and wrong.
for the CFO. Get your submissions in if you want to compete. Get your tickets if you just want to go out, enjoy the fun, and put your money up against your favorite comedian. If you want to sponsor your comedians and they don't have the $50 to get in, if you and a friend buy a ticket, y'all can get them in. Y'all can get them onto the stage to perform. It's really going to be a knockout, drag down fight. But the cool part is you win $100 that night. You don't have to wait forever to get your money. So you win $100 that night if you win your round, and you don't have to come back, but it's nice if you do. To the next round, you don't have to come back into the grand finale. And now Molly will have to tell me what the grand finale is, because I know I can't remember when. July 20th, I think. But don't take my word on it. Look it up. Contact, the folks out there. Comment on the video. Do whatever you have to do. But get in on this, guys. It's going to be off the chain. It's going to be cool. They didn't make this stuff up for nothing. And Molly's over there inside of, what's the name of the venue? Anybody know?
I'm over here at Ocean Lounge. This one of my partners that's doing the event for us. For some of y'all that don't know about the event that's coming up, I'm gonna put up the flyer. For y'all who do know and already got a ticket, I definitely appreciate it. But this my boy King right here. Tell him a little something about the upcoming show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody out there in that world? That's social media. This Saturday, June 15th, for the comedy show, the doors open up at 6. The show starts at 7. It's going to be lit. We got comedians coming out. They're going to compete. There's not like no Wild 'N Out, like they're going to compete against each other. But they're going to give their skit, and they're going to do their performance, and it's going to be judged according to stage presence, the delivery, and everything. We're going to have judges going to be judging. The crowd going to be able to judge, and online going to be able to judge. It's going to be lit. And we got a band coming in at 4 o'clock playing to 6, so everybody can come in early. We have catering. They flew in all the way from Atlanta, called Queens and Kings Kitchen. Going to be here, and then Pure Elegance going to play afterwards, after the show. And we're going to have the fight downstairs, and we're going to have ladies serving y'all food and drinks and all that. So it's going to be lit. It's going to be epic. It's an event, not a show, an event. So come on out. It's just $25. Whoever is a comedian out there want to try their skills, they can come on out. We looking to sponsor. Lions then looking to sponsor at least 2 people. Come on out. We got you. Let's have fun.
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. How I get a ticket?
Oh shit!
How you get a ticket?
You said how he get a ticket, King?
Oh, he get a ticket. Where you at? We had delivered to you.
I'm on my way down there now.
Here now, so you know.
I got the tickets on me, baby.
Yeah, I need an extra $100.
Quick 100, man. We might as well just get this nigga the money now, man.
So you're a comedian?
Oh yeah, he good.
Yeah.
You seen him that night when you came with me to Booba Cow. That was the guy with the head on.
Are you in? Are you trying to perform? You trying to get
I'm
this
gonna perform. I may do it. I normally don't do contests, but what the hell?
You trying to do it?
I'm gonna do it. I don't trust contests, but I trust y'all.
All right, so look, you need us to sponsor you?
Huh?
Yes.
You
Yes.
need us to sponsor you?
Yes. Yes.
So why not? I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm on my way there and put up some of my flyers.
As his acting manager, yes, he needs you to sponsor him. Yes, absolutely. And you're going to get the money for it.
Who talking that? Let me see who that.
Oh, she always hiding her face. She hiding her face.
I'm
You have my picture. You can show him the picture.
You gotta send her money for her to show her face.
Oh yeah,
You know?
that's how. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, it ain't about being
I'm
a
a
good
cash out for
person.
$20.
It ain't about being a good person, good spirit, believing
Yeah.
everybody working together.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, if you want entertainment, and like I thought he was gonna be a judge, but he just threw his hat in the ring. So I'm like, the gloves are off. I want him to perform, and I'm so glad that he's agreed. Yes, thank you, Phil. I've been trying to get him to perform. I was trying to get him to do it.
Well, Brenda, you know how I feel about comedy contests.
I
No.
do. Look
But
at
it's a
these-
different. But see, this is a different contest. This is really bring a camaraderie again with the comedians in the area, so we can be working. See, I'm putting in a base where as though a Rolodex. Look, we're gonna be working. We trying to take this show on the road. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just a contest. It's really bringing people out and getting them to a level where they can make money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's why Lions Dan Man Marty, we giving money out to bring the talent in so we can go forward and go to the next level with this.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it's gonna be all over. We're gonna bring it to Vegas, the whole night.
Yeah.
Like we gonna put it in Vegas. I think it's such a wonderful thing, and the best thing is that it doesn't compete with my show, but it goes hand in hand with what we do. And so it's all good. Like it's
What kind of
places
stapler we need? You
where
need a
can be on
stapler
stage,
gun.
they can do their funny, they can earn a little money. Bet on yourself, like I feel say. If you don't think you can win the $500, well, and there
We
goes
can buy some
Lee Ruff Warren.
good
with
masking tape.
Mute your mic, Phil.
And see, the whole concept of everything that you saying, Queen, is so true. And what we got to do is be able to put a platform together where we can work together and not worry about being slighted any kind of way. You know,
It's in
believe,
the
like you said,
making,
believe in
baby.
yourself. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Get people to believe in themselves, and they can do. If that's how you feel about you, you think you funny, and no one ever give you an opportunity to try it. This is the platform for
Amen. And I
it.
want to shout out to Damian Seaman, and that is his name, and also Joe Mobley for Comedy for the Cure, who are looking for different comedians to put on their stage. But I just got the idea right now. I mean, love comedians individually, but get whole shows to put on your stage. Get whole shows to entertain your crowd. If Comedy Face Off is willing to travel, put them on your stage. Put that brand on your stage. Money making comes with friends, or I should say, money making is better with friends.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Everything gonna be fully productive, man. Everybody gonna come out. Even if for the people who don't win, you know, I'm actually recording this. This all gonna be recorded 4K. So y'all know I does video, so that's what I do. So you still will leave with your video, with your set. You can use that to promote yourself anywhere for any platform. So most people pay people to come out to record their set. You gonna get that anyway. You know, that's gonna come with it. And if you want us to use it with our production, what we doing as a whole, we'll use it. You know, and hopefully we all get paid. But we trying to bring highlight on the DMV area to let people know we got funny people here. Some of the funniest people in the world came from here. So we just trying to get some of that back, because a lot of them don't come back and throw shows. You know, it should be easy. All the people that came from the area, they should have been back here throwing shows and putting on the next group of comedians, you know. So I'm ready, man. I think we all ready. My boy Kenny had to go though. Sorry, man. I needed Kenny.
The person we was talking to didn't introduce himself.
Who? Kenneth?
Yeah, where did he leave?
Yeah, he had to leave. Yeah, he came. He introduced stuff early on. You probably missed it when he first came on, but he ain't no stranger to the show. He been on probably about 20-some times. He be running from my girl Reese. She gonna cuss him out for coming on here when she ain't on here. You know, but y'all want to leave anybody, the people with something before we get out of here? We can start with you, funny man, because I don't know if you nodding off over there. Just to reflect on some of the things we talked about and where they can find you at, social media, everything, before we get out of here.
Let's see, what did we go over? We went over about the $1 million thing with the Diddy junk and all, and I clearly said I wouldn't take it, whatever and all, you know, morally reasons or whatever and all. You can find me on Facebook as David Green, and you'll see me opening for the Gun Control Comedy Fest or whatever on the 21st.
Is the name just too hard? Doing it in DC Freedom Funny Fest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. We gotta put some of that. What about you, Destiny? Appreciate you for coming on. You made a lot of good statements today. Like Reese said, you always welcome to the show. You want to lead the people with anything, a little reflect on some of the things we said and where they can follow you at on your social media platform?
Something that we talked so much about the $1 million thing that we completely skirted over the first subject that was brought up, and it was whether or not it was okay for a female to sexually assault a male just because she's a female and he shouldn't care. And we went over it, and all of us agree that that's bullshit. That I wanted to bring back, because we didn't only talk about the millions. If we're gonna go over everything and summarize, that was a very important subject, and I'm happy that all of us do agree, and none of us was like, oh nah, yeah, no, he should totally be okay with it. So I'm happy we're of like mind on pretty much everything. The $1 million things, we made great this and that back and forth, and nobody got angry, nobody left, and it was beautiful. So I certainly enjoy this. I'm going to be on the show as many times as I can before I get a job. So hopefully I'll see y'all a lot in the next couple days or so. But as per me, I am the co-host of Better Than Being Bored podcast. You can look that up and find us on Facebook. And I just made a post last night, I do believe, that's got the Spotify link, the Amazon link, the iHeartRadio link. And I also, thanks to being a part of this and learning about this, I also recently set up a StreamYard and finally made ourselves a YouTube account to go live on. So be sure to check us out on wherever the heck you wanna at Better Than Being Bored podcast.
I definitely appreciate you for coming on, and I'm gonna follow you on all of them platforms, and I'm gonna actually put it in the comments because I see you put it in the private chat. So when we in this live, I'm gonna put it in the comments so everybody can
Yeah,
add it.
Destiny, we all gonna follow you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah, that's
you.
good. People, I don't know why they got me flipped. Like they got me all types of ways over here. Phil, you want to lead the people with some? Oh man, you getting pulled over? You are? Oh, okay.
Nah,
You want to
man.
lead? You want to lead the people with something before we get out of here? You got a lot of great things going on out here. Definitely with the
Nah,
stop
all I
gun
want to
violence.
leave y'all with is, support this gun violence thing, man. This is a serious problem in our city, in our community. And, a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people, say they want to support it, but nobody's stepping up.
That's not true. Street line is stepping up.
Well, yeah.
So that's what you really have to support. You have to support those people that's in the trenches that really are stepping up. We ain't talking politicians. We talking these young nonprofits that care, that really want to get involved with things and get these preventive programs. So we got to start preventing things before they happen. So with Streetline, we do that. We do that prevention. And I've talked to a lot of politicians. I've talked to council members, the mayor herself of DC, and they all love the program, but you ain't telling me how to get it, pumping. So, or how to get it financed. You're not trying to do these things. So we have to get out here our own and work on our own finances, work on our own way of getting that news out there that they have a place that they can call instead of going to a negative space. We want to work with these youngsters and make a difference. Let them make a difference in their life. They got dreams, I'm sure. We have them. I'm sure they have them. We gotta work towards letting them think about those things, think about how they can accomplish their dreams without going into this negative vibes of these street corners and these stairwells and these storefronts and just hanging out doing nothing with their lives. So we want to wake them up. We want to wake them up, and that's what Streetline does. It wakes them up. It lets them know that they have so much more they can do with their lives. So these are the things that need to be supported. These people that's out here, like myself, out here in the trenches, that's working with these youth and young adults and trying to get their heads together.
There's no reason 3 and 4 year olds should be getting shot in any society. No reason.
I definitely agree with that.
So, yeah, those things that we have to start. We gotta get out there and it's a war, and our youth and young adults, are unfortunately the victims of this war, both ways. If you're committing the crime, you're a victim of that crime as well because you're destroying your life as well as another life.
Yeah,
We have to see
lose.
that from both. Yeah, we have to, be there to combat all of that. And I can say this for Streetline that we are. We just want to make sure that people understand that we are and that we need help too. It's not we can't do it alone. None of us can do it alone. So get with the village if that's what it takes. Get with the village. And help that village.
Yeah, we gonna definitely get with them. Brenda, always good talking to you. You always make some great points and have us thinking a whole nother way. So you got anything you want to reflect on what we talked about earlier, and can you at least let the people know where they can follow you at on social media?
Yes. Well, wrapping up the show, I always enjoy being here. I smoke a lot, so I don't really remember what we talked about. I do know that I would still take the money from Diddy because it doesn't matter where I'm getting the money from. It matters what I do and what kind of person I am. And, you know, so in that, all of you people out there, keep your hate mail. If you hate on Diddy, hate on him, put your vote in to convict him or not, you know, but that has nothing to do with taking that money to better your life and somebody else's. That's if that's what kind of person you are. As far as where you can find me, I'm Googleable. You can simply type in Sauce. Yep. Simply type in Sauce.
That sounds like baby talk.
The city, and you will find all where we are. We are Googleable, and you can most importantly find me on most days of the week. Shout out to my girl Althea. Can y'all hunt so they know where to find me? Okay, thank you. All right, people.
We just can't play well together.
Find me on the Morning Max Show, and also tune in every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where comedians come together to make or to earn money for their funny to be split in the end. It's always a great time. You'll see a lot of your favorites, and get out there to the CFO, y'all. And also Street Line is the only line we know. Is the street line.
Let me say this. Let me say one more thing about Streetline that you can find. Streetline.
You can say all of those important things after I finish what I'm saying. All right.
Come on, man. Come on.
Give the website. Give the website.
Doing it in DC Freedom Funny Fest, June 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Come out and help the gun violence. Same difference, right? I don't know, but yeah, gun violence prevention. That's what we're on. Shout out to you, Molly, and all the cast. I love you guys. Thanks for coming through. Destiny, thanks for doing exactly what I knew you would do, which is be a shine to the show. And most importantly, big hugs out to my girl Althea, aka Reese, aka AM Morning, aka the best that ever did it. I think I got them all in there.
Oh, you skipped me, but that's all right.
Kenneth, hey, you say you skipped Funny Man. He said you skipped them.
Did I skip you, Funny Man? I'm sorry. Here, let me go back. All right. Shout out to man. I thought I got him in the cast. I only said Destiny because she actually came over and did exactly what I wanted her to do. Funny Man Green, the difference is Althea invited you and you came with her invite. So Destiny, thanks for making me look good.
We done lost Funny Man anyway. He just popped back in.
That's okay. We love him.
You heard that, Funny Man? It's all love. She ain't mean to leave you out, brother. She said,
yeah, right. He's a Sauce in the City, and he knows he's my baby, one of my originals. Shout out to you, Molly and the gang. Do y'all thing over there at Ocean's Lounge. Good luck, and I just hope everybody understands that these shows, they're bringing you millions and millions and millions of dollars in entertainment, and you guys should go out there and get it for the price that it is.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Came, you seen some of the show, man. How did you feel about what we talked about? You got a little reflect on some of it?
Yeah. The show was awesome. It was good. I actually jumped off to look at the video because I haven't saw the video. And when I was looking at it, I see the whole concept. And he was shocked, you know what I'm saying? The little girl, she was a fan, you know, and I'm quite sure that happens a lot with a lot of up-and-coming artists that is, you know, popular. So, but nevertheless, it's still wrong. So,
right.
And you know, we just, you know, this is the society we're in. So we have to speak out on these things, and speaking out will prevent it. For, you know, when you expose something, put it to the light, It can't hide no more. So let's bring everything to the light, and all that stuff is in the dark. Bring it to the light so we can protect the up and coming people. Because he could have been younger. He could have been real young. He could have been 14 or 12, just of starstruck. You go and grope them and stuff like that. So yeah, let's bring it out to the light. I think it was a good show, and just keep it positive and just keep the flow going on. I think it was a good show. I think it was a good conversation piece.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Like Funny Man want to add something, because I know when you was 6, you had somebody grabbing on you, right? That was wrong. That was wrong, So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. You want to ask Funny Man something?
Yeah, Funny Man, you ain't on the show?
He said you ain't on the show, Funny Man. You ain't on the competition.
I asked what time it was, and they said 6 o'clock. I do low league flag football or whatever over the weekends or whatever. So
the doors open up at 6. The doors open up at 6 and start at 7. But
yeah, I'm like 2.5 hours away.
He far away. Yeah, he in the woods.
So I can't get you none of the weekends, huh?
Oh yeah. The Super Bowl was on. Actually, the Super Bowl was on the 23rd or whatever. We're in the Super Bowl, so yeah, the Super Bowl is on the 23rd or whatever. So I'm going to try to do both on the 23rd.
Okay, yeah, let's get you on the show, man. Let's let everybody get to see who you are. Funny Man, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. I'm trying to get y'all out there, man. All like Marty said, he said one key thing is that a lot of talent came out of DC, but they never come back to give their hand to pull the rest out.
Right, right.
And I'm about growth and development in our community.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You own the club? Are you Molly's partner?
I'm partner with the club. Let me get Ralph.
That's the owner over there.
Where's Ralph? Come on over here, Ralph. All right, Ralph.
How y'all doing?
We are good. I like to know the people that I'm going to be working with in the near future, because my game show, I would love to put my game show in there. So I like to know the folks that I'm going to start asking for stuff from. But you guys, thank you so much for hosting Molly and Althea with this. Like it warms my heart to see the community come together to support the really funny people that hardly ever get a chance. They don't get a chance like Cedric the Entertainer and them.
Right. Understand.
Yeah. So thank you. Tell the people, who you are. Give yourself a little plug.
All right. Actually, I'm the manager of the facility. My name is D. The owner name is Mackenzie, and she's not here at this time. But we welcome y'all with open arms, and we definitely support the gun violence thing. And we'd love to be a part of that as Ocean Lounge. And yeah, so if we can help in any kind of way, I will bring this to her attention as well. And hopefully
I'm on my way over there with flyers right now.
Yeah, he on his way.
All right, bring the flyers. We'll support y'all. One hand washes the other, but man, we definitely appreciate y'all and thank y'all for coming to wanting to use Ocean Lounge as well.
What is that? 820 8th Street?
It's 1220 8th Street.
Yeah,
1220. H as in Henry.
It up and making it look great. It looks like an amazing.
So we're right here.
Y'all go there. I almost
H.
Like I'm so not happy that I will not get to see any of this, but we will be over at Simple Bar and Grill. But if y'all can get over there, please do. Let me through y'all.
I think it's still available. Your mic muted, Destiny, if you want to say something. Anytime you hit a music, most time I mean we better get up out of here. My iPad is about to die. Yeah, your mic muted, Destiny. We can't hear you. Unmute your mic.
Sorry, I was
There we
over
go.
here. I was hearing music. I'm like, hold on a second. Where the hell is that coming from? I started like, do I have apps open?
Nah. Once you hear that, then we at the end of the show.
Noted.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all please like and share. If you tune in late, just go back and watch and hear some of the topics that we spoke on today. Tomorrow is Turn Up Thursday, or what is it? Tall Tale Thursday. Tall Tale Thursday. Reese should be back in here, same time as always, 10:30 to whenever we feel like getting off this one. Love y'all, man. See y'all later.
Bye.
Thank you.